people, it's Crystal with Cards, and I've got some exciting news to make your summer events even better. You're hosting the event of the summer, and everyone's having a blast. But wait, nature calls. No need to panic. With Cards Portable Restrooms, you'll have all the comfort and convenience you need right at your fingertips. So whether you're hosting a backyard barbecue, a wedding reception, or corporate event, elevate your experience with Cards Portable Restrooms. Visit our website at cardsrecycling.com or call 877-59-CARDS.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Hey there, good Tuesday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have another hot and humid day today as we head into the afternoon. In northwest Arkansas, plan for mid-90 degree temperatures. With that added humidity, though, it could feel like we're at 105 degrees, so make sure you're staying safe in that heat. Overnight lows tonight will slip down into the low 70s before we see those high temperatures tomorrow drop a couple of degrees back down into the low 90s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 65 days. Touchdown! Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Here we go again here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. It's Ruscin and Zach. We're like 2 months away from a game, right? We're getting there.
Right.
Are we getting there? Yeah.
DQ, question. You and I were talking just before we popped on here. DQ, if they would just let us run everything, we could solve a lot of the world's problems. I'm not talking about the big ones, the ones that we don't understand, but like the stuff that alters day-to-day life.
I think we should do only the ones we don't understand.
Well, hear me out on this.
See how it works out.
We'll just roll the dice and see what happens. So we were talking before we came on about the Royals, your favorite subject. The Royals, the crown.
The team?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like the English Royals.
Yeah.
They are the crown that the
royal
king
family
wears is extremely heavy.
Yeah, so he doesn't wear it all the time.
The time. Now, Derek had a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, he needs like a walking around crown.
Yeah, I'd wear the crown all the time.
Right.
Or a crown.
Does he?
It's like
they don't wear a crown all the time.
No, but he should. Yeah. Like a tiara.
It's got too many jewels on it, and it stays in the wherever it
needs
stays,
to be
the palace.
protected at all times.
Yeah.
It needs to. You need to.
I would have, even if it's a Burger King crown. I don't know. I'd have a walking around crown.
A walking around crown with some CZs in it.
Yeah.
I mean, just so everybody knew you were the king.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how you have like dress shoes and like sneakers.
Exactly.
It'd be the sneakers of crown.
I would wear a tiara all the time.
It's like wearing a pair of dunks with a suit. That's what we're doing.
That's right.
That's what we're doing.
Yes. Because if I was king of the forest, I would always have a crown on.
Absolutely.
You would know I'm the king.
I would have it tattooed on my ass. King. 2 letters on each cheek.
Put it on the back of your jacket.
Absolutely.
Like Mel Brooks in Blazing
King.
Saddles. G-O-V.
That's right. I would have that tattooed somewhere. You would know I was the king.
Yeah, I'd have a walking around crown.
Abner says, what about a drone crown? You can just
it just flies around?
Follows you around.
That's a great Abner.
Not a bad idea.
You're on to something there. That's pretty good.
That's not a terrible idea.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
House Farm points out, DQ, you can't be part of the solving group because you can't even get your mail.
I think I can be part of the solving group.
Hey, listen, there's a thing here. I don't know if I printed this or not. But I definitely read about it today. There's a video from 2 years ago. You know how the news, when it gets really hot, they'll go out and they'll do stuff. They'll bake cookies in the car and fry an egg. Okay, so what happened is somebody in one of these places, they, as you say, took it to another level.
Ugh.
And
who says that?
And so this guy, and this video's resurfaced because it's so hot, but this is a couple years ago. He made lasagna in a mailbox. He cooked the beef, and then you put all the layers in a glass casserole dish. You put it in a mailbox. 8 hours later, he had lasagna.
DQ, hear me
that's
out.
what happened.
If you were to go open your mailbox, you could throw a lasagna in there, cook it all day, and then when you go home, you just get it out of the mailbox. You go upstairs, you eat.
Yes,
Yeah, but there are like bugs in the mailbox.
Well, you seal it.
Yeah.
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 And dust.
Well, you could clean it before.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
You clean the oven every now and then. You could clean the mailbox.
Right. Don't get your oven on fire.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Tennessee weatherman shares recipe for mailbox lasagna.
High fat carnivore with a simple one. Let's concentrate on Larry the bowling ball. Nobody wants to carry a bowling ball around. What if you just got the keychain version?
Yeah.
Hooked it to your belt.
That'd be cute.
See, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Smith, he says, I can't take credit for it, but he may try it from Storm Track 9. They're on your side with coverage you can count on and whatnot.
Josefa says his daughter is a crown aficionado, and he can get us each crowns.
But I think that means she's won them for things.
I don't know.
We can't take them from his daughter.
You use fully cooked meat. You put it in a 5x10 dish. You put it in the mailbox by 10 a.m.
Yeah.
4 to 8 hours later, you got lasagna.
Hey, just shoot me a text in the morning on lasagna day, and I'll swing in around 10.
That's
just
right.
Throw it in, and boom, you're good.
Yeah. Somebody make mailbox lasagna. We'd like to try it out.
And it's going to be hot this weekend, so somebody. Yeah. I mean, you got mailbox lasagna. Do it on Sunday when the mail doesn't run.
Could you do anything? Like, could we have like mailbox casseroles?
I did see a video of someone making mailbox loaf of bread.
Can you do mailbox?
Because you could definitely rise bread in a mailbox.
I love this. This is called making the best of a bad situation. It is incredibly hot, and we all hate it. What can we do? Let's make food. That's
Absolutely.
perfect.
Hot food.
That's hot food. Right. That's right. Get a hot dish. Yes. We don't have a run-of-the-mill mailbox here. We can't try this. We've got the little the thing on the wall with the slot. We don't have a mailbox.
This is a bold play from Disappointed in the 479. He thinks last year's 4-8 with the football team was a choice, so they didn't have to carry Larry around.
They've never answered the definitive question about Larry the bowling ball that was proposed by our own DQ. For that season when there was like every week they didn't know if they were going to get the sixth win. Did they carry it around for like a month waiting? And no one ever definitively answered that.
Yeah?
Like, this is a great question that people want to know.
DQ, they're taking shots at you. Robert and Bull Shoal says when DQ figures out how to make s'mores, she can be part of the solving group.
Mailbox s'mores.
DQ?
How about that?
Would you be willing to put chocolate on your s'mores?
I know how to.
Yes, you do. It is the central ingredient in a s'more.
We've been over this. The marshmallow is.
No,
that's not true.
That's
Joey
not true.
in Fort Smith wanting to put Stofers in the mailbox and see if that works. It might work. I don't know.
There's a text out of the 479 willing to try driveway meatloaf.
Oh, there we go. That's right. Okay, so we'll have lasagna on Monday and then driveway meatloaf on Tuesday. There you go. All right, that's a meal right there. And some leftovers. I mean, you're set for the week.
Yeah. Now, here's a question. Good question out of Oklahoma. What if you use boxed frozen lasagna? I think that will work.
Right. Exactly. Get some Stofers in there, and there you go. Right. You could also do the Salisbury steak, I think, too, if you wanted to.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. You could get a cobbler in there because, you can't get a round like pie in there. But you could get like a cobbler dish in there. You get some peach cobbler going in there.
Yeah, DQ?
Mailbox cooking. We should get a whole cookbook together. Mailbox recipes. There you go. Mailbox cooking with Ruscin and Zach. There you go.
Right.
Not endorsed by the post office.
There's a $15 idea.
That's right. Zach. 15. we make it as cheap as possible, like $2. When we sell it for $15, that's a $13
Somebody,
profit.
this is a great question. One of you has got to have a mailbox you're willing to donate.
Yeah, let's try this.
Let's try this.
All right. Yeah. Oh, here you go, Jose on the McCarty Daniel Hotline, DQ, mailbox banana nut bread.
Oh, there you go, DQ.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that would fit in there, too. Just slide it in there. Now, you got to, in addition to our mailbox cookbook, we need mailbox oven mitts. So you can get the handle open.
Yeah. Special. Ruscin and Zach mailbox oven mitts.
That's right.
Get them in the team store.
That's right. Yes.
Swear it won't say out of stock. Ethan and Atkins. I got it. Ethan and Atkins.
I want one of those shirts. I want a shirt.
I want a shirt.
I can't buy a shirt. I'm mad about
What do you Nudniks have one? We need
Please,
it.
we need a shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get one from one of the ex-employees.
Yeah. Ethan and Atkins, a postal worker, we'll call it Cliff Clavin, says, please don't cook in your mailbox. We already have to deal with ants. Ethan, that sounds like your problem.
It's a well-known fact that there are ants in the mailboxes. Yeah. There you go. Oh, put down a bacon sheet, some tin foil, and some mini corn dogs.
Oh, DQ. Here
4 or 5 hours later, there you go.
Mailbox mac and cheese. You can make some cheese dip in there.
Hold on a minute.
Throw in a block of Velveeta.
So this is low and slow. Mm-hmm. Could we do
like a crock pot?
Could we get like a Boston butt? Could we get like a brisket in the mailbox?
Yes.
We smoke it?
I like my butt rubbed, my pork pulled. Really? Fine.
We were admiring Zach's faux pas yesterday when he really emphasized the part broad and abroad when he talked about a letter that we received from Australia.
Not what I meant.
He's like, we got a letter from abroad.
It's not what I meant. We've got a letter from abroad.
See? Exactly.
It's not what I meant. I meant like overseas abroad.
Right, yes. From a foreign country.
But yeah, I did emphasize the wrong. We've got a letter from abroad. Yeah. Okay. I can hear it. We've got a letter from abroad.
I hear it. You hear it, Jimmy?
Yeah,
okay.
I hear it.
ESPN Arkansas, they hit that Line Now app. I think they like Dame, but I'm not sure about that. I don't think you can say broad anymore. All right, we'll be back. And the court approved, sanctioned, sterilized news coming right up on ESPN Arkansas.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-568-2790. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-568-2790. That's 800-568-2790 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-568-2790.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
All right, we're back with Arkansas legend tight end DJ Williams, and he's in town talking about testosterone therapy. Tell me more.
Oh, man, I got to give a big shout-out to MD Hair Labs and Vitality Josh. Their TRT program, man, it's a lifesaver. It helps you feel energized, build a little muscle, stay in a great mood.
And it's not just for athletes, it's for anybody. So if you want to get scheduled, DJ said they're doing free testosterone consultations. Go to mdhairlabs.com and sign up today.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. Join us Wednesday, June the 26th from 2 to 6 at Twin Peaks and Rogers. We'll be giving away tickets to the fully loaded comedy festival with comedian Bert Kreischer at the Walmart amp. Plus, we'll watch the NBA draft live. Come to the Lodge and indulge in 29-degree draft beers while you find out where the future stars land. You won't want to miss it. It's Ruscin and Zach live Wednesday, June the 26th, 2 to 6 p.m. at Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports lodge.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's sea to shining sea, and water damage as far as the eye can see.
It's America.
It's freshly mowed grass and a fence that was freshly vandalized by a pack of unruly teens. It's also around-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of homeownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers the largest selection of golf and leisure vehicles with a full custom shop servicing all of Northwest Arkansas and the surrounding areas. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers 5 lines of golf and leisure vehicles, including E-Z-GO and Cushman. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports is a full-service dealership. Stop by 2733 North McConnell Avenue in Fayetteville or shop online at arpowersports.com.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
This June, celebrate Dad with a gift of adventure at Wheels RV. We're rolling out Father's Day specials all month long. Treat your family to a summer they'll never forget. Camping has always been a perfect way to disconnect from the world and tune into family and friends. We make it easy with exclusive discounts and bonus offers on our entire inventory, including Brinkley, Grand Design, and Forest River. Let's make this Father's Day one he'll never forget. Visit us at Wheels RV and start your journey to endless summer memories.
Hey, Ty Richardson for Fish City Grill. Brett Brundage and his team have fantastic chalkboard specials in the month of June. Chipotle barbecue salmon tacos. People go bonkers for these things. With crispy onion straws, barbecue ranch, chipotle coleslaw, Cuban black beans, and rice. Or the grilled Norwegian salmon. With crab and avocado relish, summer corn coulis, and wilted spinach almondine. Best patio in Northwest Arkansas. Fish City Grill and Rogers. Friendly folks and serious seafood.
Robert Half research indicates 9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring. If you have open roles, chances are you're feeling this too. That's why you need Robert Half. Our specialized recruiting professionals engage with our proprietary AI to connect businesses of all sizes with highly skilled talent in finance and accounting, technology, marketing and creative, legal, and administrative and customer support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com today.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
In our continuing effort to win favor with the university, we will now read only officially sanctioned news by the University of Arkansas's athletic department. If you're looking for officially sanctioned news at your newsstand, just look for the collegiate licensing sticker at the bottom of your favorite newspaper. Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit. Stop by the Stadium Shop, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in The Good Chair. Arkansas Razorback basketball great Oliver Miller will be inducted into the Southwest Conference Hall of Fame in August. Miller will join 70 other Razorback legends in the hall, including teammates Todd Day and Lee Mayberry. Oh, by the way, the Southwest Conference ceased operations in 1996. Razorback great.
And the Hall
Hagen
of Fame is in Basil's garage.
Probably. Razorback great Hagen Smith picked up another postseason award. Smith was named the American Baseball Coaches Association Pitcher of the Year, so couldn't get out of the first round. On the day in which Tony Vitello won the national title, Arkansas added a much-needed left-handed starting pitcher. Landon Beidelshies pledged to the Razorbacks. He went 6-7 last year at Ohio State. And, hey, CD, hop on here. Rocco Pepe? Is that Rocco Pepe? That's his name?
fan
yeah,
favorite.
all right, you did all the research on him. Who is he?
He is listed as a utility player, but mostly has played left field in his entire 3 years of playing. He started his career at Long Beach, and then last year was at Fresno State, where he hit like 327, I believe, with 14 home runs.
All right, man. He spent the last year at Fresno.
So 327 at Fresno in the SEC. What is that?
156. 156. Hey, the NBA draft.
I
is
wish him
tomorrow.
well.
NBA draft is tomorrow. Likely no one you've ever heard of is going in the top 10, but
Bronny James is.
Derek and I are going to be broadcasting live at Twin Peaks from 2 to 6. We've got Burt Kreischer tickets to give away. Come by, take your shirt off, win some tickets. Suits want me to point out that we are equal opportunity, so ladies, have at it. DQ?
They wear shirts too?
Yes, they do.
My camera isn't working, I don't think.
That's okay.
I don't have internet, so.
Republicans will buy sneakers too. So, I mean, women wear shirts too.
Yeah, the internet went out again.
Okay.
Probably
well, I hope
heat.
we're being heard right now.
Who knows?
If we're not, I don't really.
Somebody will let us
I'm just
know.
going to have a bunch of swear words and just to test and see if it's working.
Your Ruskin and Zach X polls. Now that you've grown up, do you side with Tom or Jerry?
Hold on. We've grown up?
Now that you're older.
Thank you. Okay.
That,
all right.
but well said. Yeah.
Well said, yes. Tom. Jerry is a pain in the ass. Little creep.
So you like Tom
Yeah, I'm
now?
still with Tom on that.
The cat?
Tom
Yeah.
Cat. Get it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Jerry Mouse?
Jerry Mouse.
Who do you side with?
I'm a Tom.
Are you abstaining?
I don't care. That cartoon sucked. It was never as good as the Looney Tunes.
I like Tom and Jerry.
I like Tom and Jerry.
Oh, come on.
Tom and Jerry's fine.
You like Heathcliff. You're you can't.
Yeah, you're also.
You were disagreeing with
but
me.
you're a cat person.
No.
And Tom and Jerry was fine. It's not my
Sylvester's
favorite.
better than all of them.
Sylvester was an idiot.
They're all idiots. They're cartoons.
Sylvester was a moron. He was chasing a bird with wings that were like flea wings. Things couldn't fly. Go ahead, DQ. Sorry.
Okay, 62% of people said they side with Tom.
Tom. That's right.
You.
Which game causes more family fights, Monopoly or Uno?
Monopoly.
I say
Monopoly.
Uno. I think people
Monopoly.
play Uno more, so I'd say the fights
No, it's
are
Monopoly
worse.
because someone starts dipping their hand in the bank without anybody looking.
Yeah.
Well, there are several entities at work when Monopoly is being played. There's the embezzler.
Yes, that's right.
That's the person that usually runs the bank, and they're like, "Oh, I'll be the bank," and everybody goes, "No,
you won't,"
because you've already been convicted of embezzling." Then there's the person that goes orange man. That's me. I like to go in there and I like to not just bankrupt you, but make you owe me when we're done. And let you know what I'm doing to you as we're winning. My mother called me an a-hole during a game of Monopoly. We do not play Monopoly in my house anymore. When she's here, I'll tell you what. When she's here Friday, ask her if you want to
About Monopoly?
ask her about
Okay.
Monopoly. She'll tell you I'm an a-hole.
They do have a version of Monopoly called the Cheaters Edition, where you try to cheat, but if you get caught, you have to pay a fine or end up in jail or something. It's really fun.
Also, Monopoly's better because you can just flip the board over. With Uno, you got to flip a whole table over, and it's a whole more involved than that.
52% of people said Monopoly. Are you still calling this app Twitter?
Yes.
93% of people said yes.
Yeah. Not a successful rebrand so
really
far.
wasn't.
And this was put up by Zach. Can you bring a foreign object to a street fight and still keep your honor?
Great question. Great question.
Great question.
Where did you come up with this question?
I was watching one of those crazy fights pages on Twitter.
Yeah.
And this guy, it's like a street brawl, and he like pulls out like a weapon, and I'm like, no.
If you're agreeing to like hand-to-hand combat,
Right.
Now I'll let you bring Knuckles. That's fine.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. I'm willing to let Knuckles slide, but if you're pulling out something pointy, no.
It's like John Witherspoon said in Friday. This is all you need.
That's right.
You win some, you lose some, but you live. to fight another day. That's all you need.
I got
right
Jack
here.
Johnson and Joe Louis. Let's go.
Yes.
Well,
I just wanted to know if you could still keep your honor if you brought something pointy.
58% of people said yes.
You can bring a foreign object?
That's what people
No.
say.
Oh, y'all fighting dirty out there. What, y'all going for the crotch, too? I mean, come on. This is unacceptable behavior.
Come
And then
Yeah, please.
someone said, yeah, just no gun or knife.
Yes, again. Like,
well, good.
Now, like this fight that I was watching, and I don't know why this happened. It was at a picnic or something, and there was this fight, and there were like 20 people involved, and a guy picked up a scooter and threw it at another person and knocked the person out with a scooter.
That's a DQ.
Right.
That's a disqualification.
Exactly. I mean, and that's not an honorable win.
Yeah. That's like getting hit with the chair in front of the referee.
Right.
They're ringing the bell. That's out.
Yeah, you're done. Has anyone ever gotten disqualified for hitting someone with a chair in wrestling?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was encouraged. Like when they go to the tights and they pull out the knuckles.
Well, and then the ref starts pointing and they start clanging the bell to get him to stop. Like that's going to do anything. And then he's, yeah. All right.
Refs need to unionize. Get that under control.
Well, they are unionized. That's how Angel Hernandez worked for all those years.
No, I mean the wrestling referee.
Oh, the wrestling ref.
Yeah, Scott always carries a trident.
Well, there you go.
Rick stabbed a guy. I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, so tridents apparently are acceptable according to the Merry Band of Idiots. I say, look, if you're going into a street brawl, there are no objects. Now, if you find one, I think that's fair game.
So, like a piece of the street's coming up, it's a big rock.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
A chunk of asphalt.
You can't go into a street fight with a foreign object.
Right.
Now, if you find a lead pipe laying on
my
the side of the road, I say go for it.
I say you got to duke it out like in West Side Story. Just dance. You know, da-da-da-da, like the Jets and the Sharks did.
Yeah.
They didn't have any weapons.
Yes, you can use the environment. I think that's fair.
Oh, I see. All right.
No?
I think it's just got to be, your fist.
Hand-to-hand combat. Fist City.
We're just going to throw hands.
Yeah, throw hands.
What if, now, here's another question. When in a street brawl, if someone that you're brawling with picks up an object, are you then...
You have to run away.
Are you then entitled to pick up an object?
Yeah, but what if there are no objects?
Well, I think you call timeout, like Zach Morris. You timeout, and then you go find an object.
Well, that's when you
hope a bumper fell off and you can
something like
well,
that.
what if you brought an object, but you said to yourself you weren't going to use it unless they pull out, they find an object.
Oh, so now you're setting rules prior to the street brawl.
I think the lesson here is you should always carry brass knuckles in your wrestling tights.
No matter where you go, keep
right.
What is it? The 10 dual commandments?
Yeah, you need to keep the 10 dual commandments. That's right.
Yes, no touching of the face or the hair, of course.
We need to bring back duels. God, we were a proper country.
Well, what about a three-person duel is a truel?
A truel?
Yes, that's an actual fact. A three-person duel is a truel. Look it up. T-R-E-U-L. Look it up.
So you need two guns for that, right?
I have swords, guns.
The whole that's a Spider-Man meme. Then at that point, everybody's pointing at everybody, right?
It is, right? Yes, it is.
There is no such thing.
Hold on. You're wrong.
Here's a text on the McClarty Daniel hotline. No weapons in West Side Story. I think Bernardo would disagree. He's the guy Tony kills.
Yeah.
We got a theater nerd listening. Hey, look at this.
All right, DQ. What's a truel?
It's a 3-person duel.
Thank you.
He did it.
Told you. It's like I read every now and then.
Yeah. That's right. By the way, we have a text here. As someone with a mail slot and not a mailbox, I feel really left out of the mail cooking list conversation.
Well,
I'm sorry we weren't more inclusive there. People with mail slots.
You have a mail slot. How do you get the mail out?
You just throw it through the door.
Oh.
One of those deals,
Oh, yeah.
You got the slot in the door, and they just throw it through the door.
Well, look, they sell them at Lowe's. Just put one outside the house.
You don't need right. It doesn't have to be registered or anything.
How we started the show, we're solving the simple problems. You've got a mail slot, just go get a mailbox. Say, hey, with a big arrow, put mail here.
That's right. Yes. And get your walking around crown.
Exactly. This is not...
Are we still putting the flag up when we have mail outgoing?
Yes, you're supposed to.
Why? Won't they take it anyway?
Well, it alerts the postal carrier that there is mail in the mailbox.
Oh, the letter carrier?
Right.
It also alerts thieves that there's mail in the mailbox.
Also true. But nobody's mailing bills, anything of any value anymore, right?
Yeah, when's the last time someone mailed a bill?
I bought a stamp yesterday for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, wow.
What kind?
I don't know. I just
You didn't look at the photo?
No, I just handed the letter to the guy, and I'm like, I just need to mail this. It was going to Fayetteville.
Oh, yeah, that's a long journey.
Why
Yeah.
couldn't you just take it with them? Or take it to them?
They just drive it over there.
Well, it was the gift card.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
but
wow.
I don't know what it cost. It cost me 68 cents, which I felt was
For a stamp?
for a stamp to Fayetteville.
Oh my god.
Would you mail it like
First class.
Get
next day.
with tracking?
I overnighted it with tracking and insurance.
Overnighted it
with insurance.
Good Lord! Like you didn't send an organ. It's a gift card, for crying out loud. Oh man! All right, here we go. Well, I want to share a YouTube comment with those of you watching on television, and the commenter is named Anonymous because only someone named Anonymous would have the courage to say this out loud today.
All right,
and the comment reads: Tony Vitello greater than Dave Van Horn. Oh, there it is. There it is. Only someone whose name is anonymous. You're not putting your name on that here. No, you still want to have a business and a home.
Thank you, Tony!
I think we have to get rid of that now. I think it's over.
No. We don't have to. We don't have to get rid of it because we still don't like him.
No. But he's a champion now. He deserves a certain level of respect. He's a champion.
Thank you, Tony!
Oh, God. Well, they got one. You did.
It is. Okay.
That's awesome.
Let me try and catch up here.
Yeah.
All right. So in the last 5 years, the only time they went to Omaha is when some jackass on the radio pissed them all off. Is that a fair assessment of the situation? Is that
yes
where they are?
That is correct.
It's amazing to me how this program is being lapped and nobody here is paying it. Every fan in Arkansas is asleep at the switch. Everybody's asleep at the switch. They got nothing in NIL going on over there. It's not. They're flaming out in the first round. They have a pitcher of the year and they can't get out of the first round. Like it is, things are not okay, and it's just nobody cares. I mean, people care, but they're not willing to admit what's really at stake here. They've been passed by A&M. They've been passed by Tennessee. Oh, but you know what? That SEC West Division, I hope that keeps you warm and snuggly at night. Because Tony's sleeping with a trophy. An actual trophy.
I ain't only sleeping with.
Isn't it amazing? It's like crickets. Then people are trying to usurp Tennessee's success as their own here in Arkansas by saying, oh, our next coach just won a national title. That makes me happy. That's what people are doing today to cope. That's the coping mechanism today. The only one they've went to in the last 5 years is because some moron on the radio pissed them all off. That's it. That's not great.
Tony Vitello took a program which was nowhere. I mean, they were struggling.
Nowhere.
They were adrift.
Nothing.
And he has put his signature on it by winning a national title. He is, I think, the preeminent coach in the league right now. I don't think I'm going out on a limb by saying that.
Yes. And when Texas makes their foray towards getting him, he's going to make $2 million in Tennessee probably.
Dave Van Horn arrived here in 2003. Since then, 7 teams in the league, 8 if you include Texas in 2005, have won a national title. I think it's fair. I'm not saying it's time, but I think it's fair to ask some serious questions. You know, winning a national title, you got to have a lot of luck, but they just don't seem to have any. And
they never have enough pieces. No. Tennessee had enough pieces. A&M had enough pieces. Yeah. Arkansas never has enough pieces. Never. And when they did, they were an out away, and if they had the right fielder in the game, they'd have one in 2018. But they had the wrong right fielder in the game.
Yeah.
So,
stop blaming Shaddy.
That's not his fault.
It wasn't his ball. It wasn't his ball.
Had a wrong right fielder in the game. Anyway, so that's. It seems like there's not a realistic view of the situation, and the situation is not okay.
I
don't think
last
we're
night
okay.
was the worst of the two scenarios. was Vitalo winning it. If
I agree with
A&M
that.
won it, you just chalk it up and go, who cares? It's A&M.
No.
This one, it feels like Vitalo's got some staying power. And it feels like they're not done. It feels like they will be back and back and back. And I know this happens when teams make a run like this or win a national title or anything. They become cool. And all the kids want to go play for Vitalo. He will have his pick of whomever he wants going into next year. He's young. He's got the swag, the whole post-game celebration, the whole thing. Arkansas is stuck in the mud right now. There is nothing sexy about Arkansas baseball. In the state, everybody loves it, and it is a great show. Nationally, there's nothing sexy about it. Vitalo's got the what the French would call, and I don't know what, it's Chouette d'Aviv. He's got that.
Right.
Kirby's got it in football. So Hurley's got it in basketball.
Classic defense mechanism by Hacker on the McClarty Daniel hotline here, trying to change the argument because the argument has been lost. Well, DVH swept Tony last season.
Who cares?
Okay, well, if you can't measure success with championships and then say, well, he swept him in the regular season. Like, no. If we're going to measure with championships, which is what we've all agreed to do because the expectations are high, then you can't say, well, what about last March? Or
Hang on. If Tennessee loses last night, we've got you. I will accept that. The last time they met up, great. Dave swept them. Fine. The score is 1-0. Vitalo.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
End of it.
When Dave went to all these College World Series, he made the scoreboard is championships. It's not divisions. And by the way, divisions are going away anyway.
Yeah.
It's not SEC tournaments. The scoreboard at Arkansas is the big title, the big one. And right now, it's 0.
Hold on. Is it? We all want it.
But everything else is a failure.
Okay. Okay. All right. You're aiming for something. Look, if you're Alabama in football, the goal is a championship. If you're Georgia in football, the goal is a championship. If you're now Tennessee in baseball, the goal is a championship. Never done it.
Yeah.
You can't say the standard is the championship because you never did it.
Well, that's what everything less than a trip to Omaha is unacceptable.
Okay.
So is that the standard?
I would think that's the standard right now. Anything short of Omaha should be considered a disappointment.
Okay, so that's the standard.
Yes.
Not winning it.
Not winning it.
Okay. Well, in that case, he's done it 6 times or whatever, 7 times. So that's pretty good. But okay. But I think people are we remember when we had this discussion and everybody was mad about winning the division and nobody cared or whatever. So okay, if you're gonna be in that club when it's 1-0 Tennessee versus you, then you can't just
I don't want to make him sound like a Cougar from Top Gun, but I think he's lost the edge, man. When he got here, he fired the guy who brought him here and his son, told him to get out. Now we can't make a change on the staff now? I mean, the catcher that he got rid of when he got here went to the majors. And that was hard line, draw a line in the sand. Boom.
Yeah.
Now we're hanging on to guys because we like them. All right.
Or despite the fans who all want that coach fired.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, 866-285-4000.
Hey, but football's 66 days away.
Oh. Oh, no.
Experience a world where toughness reigns supreme and excitement knows no bounds. Where riders defy gravity and beasts challenge bravery.
Experience 80 years of rodeo this June 26th through the 29th as Sam's Furniture presents the Rodeo of the Ozarks in Springdale.
A tradition steeped in grit and glory. A testament to 80 years of passion, dedication, and pursuit of greatness. Get your tickets now at rodeooftheozarks.org or at the Parsons Stadium box office in Springdale. This is more than rodeo. This is where legends are born.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Leisha Fogarty with Guild Mortgage. When you look for a home loan, you want a company that is local, experienced, honest, hardworking, and has the loan programs that fit your needs. That's what you will find here at Guild Mortgage. For a lender that is with you from origination through servicing, check us out online at guildmortgage.com or call us at 479-275-0378. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity. Company NMLS number 3274, individual NMLS number 2032905. All loans subject to underwriter approval. Terms and conditions may apply. Subject to change without notice.
I have done in my career literally thousands of joint replacements.
Meet Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, National Medical Director at QC Kinetics, an acclaimed orthopedic surgeon who now advises patients try all they can do to avoid the knife and consider regenerative medicine.
I myself was able to continue skiing for 10 years after my knees started to be a problem because I accessed regenerative medicine.
Now, after 20 years of study, research, teaching, publications, and clinical experience, Dr. Scheinkup is regarded as one of America's true pioneers.
This is the future of medicine.
Dr. Scheinkup came to QC Kinetics after seeing what they were doing around the country, helping tens of thousands of patients get lasting relief from joint pain with no surgery and no drugs.
QC is so far ahead of the game in its science, its protocols, its people, its facilities.
Call now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Hey there, good Tuesday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have another hot and humid day today as we head into the afternoon. In Northwest Arkansas, plan for mid-90 degree temperatures. With that added humidity, though, it could feel like we're at 105 degrees, so make sure you're staying safe in that heat. Overnight lows tonight will slip down into the low 70s before we see those high temperatures tomorrow drop a couple of degrees back down into the low 90s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, reaction flying in here. Greg in Farmington has texted in, if Arkansas baseball is so dead, how come so many kids are jumping into the portal to come here? Greg, you don't listen well. Nobody said they were dead.
No.
You heard that. That's not what was said. I believe Zach used the word stuck in the mud.
Yes.
That's not dead. It's just, that's
stuck in
the mud. That's what it is. So, either, pay attention or, whatever.
They are the, maybe the last team in the, and it's a reflection of Dave. And when things are going well, I love this. But they are the last team to sort of embrace this new aura around college baseball, the celebrating home runs and all. They don't really do that. There's nothing sexy about Arkansas baseball. They're very consistent. They're very good.
Right.
There's nothing that goes, man. But you don't. It's almost like you know they won a bunch of games, but nobody really remembers any.
But they are the perfect representative for the perfect embodiment of the state of Arkansas because we're no frills. We're not fancy. We don't
Can't
like
afford it.
We don't like fur coats and all that stuff. No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can't afford it because we're our NIL payment every month is taking groceries off our table. So no, we can't afford it. We're not flashy. We're not flashy people. So it's a perfect embodiment of the state. Not flashy.
Did you say they were putting a gate on your community?
That has been proposed. Yeah,
but we're not flashy.
No, we're not flashy. No. Here's another text that I have a problem with here.
Yeah.
Robert and Bull shows. Dave has earned one more year. Robert, listen to me. He's signed through 2031.
He ain't going anywhere.
He's signed through 2031. He's not going anywhere. And what is this? He's earned one more season. They're not. What about Hunter Yurichek has shown you he has any scintilla of courage that he would ever get rid of Dave Van Horn? This man has no spine. The first thing he did when he got here was kick the can down the road on the most obvious decision that needs to be made here, which is get rid of all the War Memorial Stadium games. He's not going to do this. He is not going to fire. Name one courageous thing he's done. I'll wait. Name one. Well, fire Chad Morris? He fired himself. Next. What did he do? Nothing. He's done nothing. He has just kept the thing. He's just kept the boat steady as she goes. That's all he's done. He's not going to fire Dave Van Horn. That's insane. No. You're an insane person if you think this AD has the chutzpah to do that.
Dave hasn't done anything to deserve to be fired.
Also true.
Nothing.
Also
Absolutely
true.
Nothing. He's
That's
won a lot
true.
of games.
Also true. But it's time to realize what the goal is. The goal here isn't to win it all. The goal here is to just get there and see what happens. That's what the goal is.
I think
that's what the goal is.
Your point, that like Tennessee had everything you needed to win. A&M had everything you needed to win. Arkansas always and again, I've only followed this thing for the last 5 years, but what I've noticed is as the season goes along, more and more flaws are discovered. And by the time we get to May and into June, it's like, man, they've got at least one, maybe two fatal flaws. And if it gets exposed, they're in trouble. And this year, as with the year with Kevin Kopps, you had one pitcher. You had one guy that you could rely on.
Right.
You could roll somebody out there and you didn't know what you were going to get, but you had one guy that you were like, if he pitches well, we win.
They never have enough parts. It's always, you're hoping everything aligns, and the parts you have, a couple of guys go over their skis and are great, and nobody gets hurt. If anybody gets hurt, it's over.
We talked about this a little bit last week, but hey, guys, listen, they are going all in on basketball. They are going to do everything they can financially to get a basketball national title. They are, every chip they have, and I do mean every one of them, is shoved to the center of the table for men's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
There are other sports that are going to suffer financially if there is not some sort of outside income coming in. There are teams up there that are fully funded and ready to roll, but we'll see. They are all in on basketball. Football, we'll see. We'll see where they go. But basketball is the focus. Baseball has been, under the old system, baseball was great. I mean, they had what they needed. They had they had all the scholarships, all that kind of stuff. Now you've got to go buy players. We'll see. We'll see what kind of money they're willing to throw around to go get baseball players.
Yes, we will.
And I'm telling you,
there's not a lot there.
No. And next year, July 1 of next year, when that spreadsheet comes out, and you see where all this NIL is going, and you see some zeros next to some sports, you'll go, oh, that's why. And it will become very, very apparent.
Yeah. All right.
Here's a good question. What's the NIL member count now? 1,000? No, sir.
No. And baseball's not getting any of that money, by the way. See, the way this thing works, I've been told, is you can earmark it for wherever you want. They're not going to follow your wishes. They're putting it where they want to put it, and that's in football and men's basketball. That's what's happening. You could give all the money you want to softball. They don't care.
Football has a legitimate claim. Like, I don't know whatever the percentage. Let's just say it's 70% of the revenue is generated by football.
Yes.
Well, they have a right to request 70% of that revenue back.
That is true.
They have every right to do that.
Right.
Because they are the ones that generate most of the...
But what I'm saying is that if Joe Blow out there said, I'm giving $250 to baseball, there's no guarantee it's going to get there.
It's going there. They'll smile, and they'll shake your hand, and they'll tell you it's going there, but there's no
enjoy
guarantee.
your hoodie that doesn't have a Razorback on it.
It very well might, but there's no guarantee. Remember, once you hand them your money, they're under no obligation to do anything with it that you want.
It's obvious to me what the goal is here. The goal is not to win it all. The goal is to just get there and see what happens. And maybe you'll run into one.
Well, I think
the goal is not to win it all.
The verbal goal is to go win it. But there are now, in this new age, you have to do certain things in any sport to go and win. They're doing it in basketball. They're 1,000% doing it in basketball. They have taken every resource they have, and they're pouring it into basketball. Football is a wait and see. Everything else, man, it's pittance here, there, and spend your pittance wisely, is what they're telling everybody else. And it's not happening just here. It's happening at a lot of schools, but we don't care about them, right?
No, not really. No.
Okay.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Also, men's basketball, women's basketball, those are easy to fund. You're talking about 13 players.
Yeah, that's right.
Baseball, you upwards of 30. Football, upwards of 80. Basketball's easier to fund.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, that's they're not moving. They're not making any changes. They're just gonna again. This is what we said a month ago when they got bounced in the regional by SEMO. We said if this was any other sport where they're just gonna line it up and try again the exact same way, people would be losing their minds. Can you imagine the football team goes 4-8 and they don't change any coordinators? People would go nuts.
They'd go nuts.
That's what has happened here. The baseball team went to the regionals, got bounced, did not go to Omaha as we were told they were going to do, and they didn't change a thing. We'll try it again. Load it up, try it again. And people are just like, okay, fine. 7 World Series, you do what you want. It's fine. I think we've learned 2 things here. One, how little, because to me, you don't care about a sport unless it makes you angry. That means you care. So when track loses, nobody gets angry. When other teams lose, you don't get angry. When baseball loses, people don't get angry. So there's not the same level of passion there as it is with football and men's basketball. Man, when men's basketball loses 2 games in January, people are pissed. People are mad. When the football team doesn't win a game by enough, people are mad. It's just a different passion level than with baseball, where people don't get mad about it. They're just like, oh well. And that's the reaction.
Well, look, I went to school here when football was atrocious. Early 90s. Football was bad.
They weren't great when I was here either. They were losing to Assad Abdul Khalik in the Music City.
We lost to SMU 3 years in a row.
That's right.
And that's death penalty SMU. But basketball was great. So there was this distraction. And I think that's the way we're heading here, is they can go, yeah, they're not doing great, but basketball's it. And, we've been told for a long, long time that Arkansas's basketball state. 100%. And if it's going well, everybody's going to forget about 4-8 or losing in the other.
Well, that's right. Yeah. But my point is that they don't. This is not as important to people as they claim it is, because when it comes up short, nobody's mad. There's a few people, but it's not overwhelming.
Baseball's a niche sport,
right? That's what I'm saying.
It's just
if men's basketball loses in the round of 64 next year, people will be furious for weeks if that happens.
If at the end of this football season, if they're playing a game in November and 26,000 people are there, that's the message that a half-empty stadium on national television is really going to cause a major problem.
Right?
You guys have all the power. They don't. They think they do. Fans have the power. And it starts with the with the credit cards and the debit cards. That's the power that you have. You want to send a message, you got to do it en masse.
Yeah, but it's not they're not gonna How can fans? Okay, let's cut through the nonsense. The fans want Nate Thompson fired.
Mm-hmm.
how do you convey that message? You can't not show up to say I want an assistant coach fired.
Well,
because that's the problem. Nobody wants Dave gone. They want Nate gone. That's what everybody wants.
Right.
But how do you what do you do there? How do you convey that message? It's easy. You're right. When you want the head coach fired, it's easy.
Right.
Just don't go. But we've seen that in football and men's basketball. How do you do that?
They listen. They listen to. I know they listen to us and other folks. Voicing your displeasure, it creates look. They are the most sensitive, thin-skinned people on the planet. That group over there. And when you decide that you're pissed off they listen. They absolutely listen. But it can't be one or two, people coming out of the woods going, "Man, I'm upset." No, it's en masse. You've got to do this in droves. Trust me, they listen. We hear about it.
ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app, Ruscin and Zach. 866.
And don't do the plain thing, please.
The plain thing?
Yeah, the banner. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's dumb.
Could everyone wear black shirts to the game, like when they wanted to get rid of Nut?
Don't do that.
Remember that?
Don't do that.
Yeah. I think Dave is keeping Nate Thompson just to piss all of you off. That's what I think. I think it's out of spite. I think it's a spite move. Like, these people don't know anything. By God, I'm right about this. I'm telling you, and I'm keeping him. It's out of spite. I've never had a job because of. Well, maybe I do have I think I do have a job because of spite. Maybe Nate Thompson and I are in the same boat. I don't know. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Ruscin and Zach.
It's Tuesday, June 25th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. Applications for a federal program that helps people pay their energy bills opens on July 8th. To qualify for LIHEAP, people must meet income and household requirements for their county. The man suspected in a mass shooting at a grocery store in Fordyce last week is expected in court today. Travis Posey is expected to be charged with 4 counts of capital murder. Murder suspect Stacey Drake could face the death penalty. He pled not guilty in the killings of 2 Sequoia County people. The Supreme Court rejected an appeal from former reality television star Josh Duggar to overturn his 2021 conviction. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
All right, we're back. We got former tight end DJ Williams in the building. He's up in Northwest Arkansas talking about testosterone replacement therapy. Tell me more about it.
Man, absolutely. TRT, it really does help boost energy. It also helps improve that muscle mass. You got to have it. Even enhance your mood. That's big time for me. And the thing is, Josh, it's not just for us athletes or former athletes. It's legit for everyone looking just to feel their best.
Right. So MD Hair Labs and Vitality by Topgolf and Rogers is where you go to learn more. MDHairLabs.com.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team. Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team. Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Summer camp, vacation, travel baseball, repeat. Family reunion, lake time, I'm beat. A parent in the summertime is a glorified chauffeur, but if you find yourself in a fender bender, you'll need a good lawyer. I'm Jackie Mock. With 12 years of experience in insurance and car wreck cases, I can help get you back on the road for more summer fun. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price.
Now we will share a lifetime of the fondest memories.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Do you care about your community? USA Fireworks does. Edwin and Chris Brewer have been giving back for over 30 plus years to Arkansas. USA Fireworks has helped with school fundraisers, adoption funding, city functions, and more. USA Fireworks puts together fireworks shows for families across the state of Arkansas. If you're interested in purchasing your fireworks show at wholesale prices, contact us at usafireworks.org.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 65 days. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. By the way, you mentioned newsstands.
Yes.
Let me tell you about the sad state of a pair of newsstands.
Yeah, it's nice.
I was in 3 airports last week. Man, Hudson News.
Bad.
There's a bunch of books.
Yeah.
You can't get one newspaper.
Well, everything's digital now.
You can't get a newspaper. I was like, let me get something on the plane. There are no newspapers in newsstands anymore.
That's why if you're traveling during this time of the year, it's magazine season.
They have Cigar Aficionado. They have that. Well, Architectural Digest. They don't have
these have big words. I cannot read.
They don't have the Miami Herald. You can't pick up a copy of a paper anywhere.
We were a proper country.
And over here at Walmart, they have a printed paper, but it's like from 3 days ago. Like they don't have a daily paper,
and it's $6.
That's right. So if you want Saturday's paper, they got it over here on newsstands.
Well,
on newsstands now. So it's really weird. I don't like this. I'm a fossil. I'm a dinosaur. I don't like that. I just can't go grab a paper and get on the plane.
Welcome to it, big guy. Welcome to the.
They have People Magazine. They still have that though.
Didn't know they were still in business.
Yeah, they are.
Did you watch the pregame last night for the Stanley Cup?
No, I missed all that. But
there is no sport, and I'd like to repeat, no sport that does pregame better than the NHL. They also do postgame better.
Oh, I did see the whole. I watched until. When guys from the bench started skating the cup, that's when I turned the TV off.
I'm not even talking about that. That's just a traditional thing. But the pregame, Alanis Morissette, by the way, nailed both anthems.
Oh, got them both.
She did both of them because she holds dual citizenship.
Who banged the drum?
It was Robert Luongo.
Roberto Luongo, the goaltender from
he's
95.
He's now like an advisor with the Panthers.
Yeah,
so he was out there
works in
banging
the
drum.
organization.
And you like what I thought was great, because this wouldn't happen in New York City or Philadelphia or any of the great cities in the state, but it did happen in Miami last night. Alanis is banging out the Canadian national anthem. Half the arena is Edmonton fans.
Yes.
And they are just, okay. I mean, they're singing along with her.
I heard that like the whole upper tank was like Edmonton fans.
And they are just singing.
Yeah.
And then they just stop. And then she starts the American national anthem, and the whole lower bowl is just singing.
That's right, yeah.
And it was magnificent.
Right.
The only one that does it better are the Blackhawks. And they bring the guy out, and the opera singer.
Yeah, Cornelison. Yeah.
The way that the NHL handles their post game. Now, having Gary Bettman out there, doing the Conn Smythe thing, and they gave it to Connor McDavid, which was a mistake, but whatever.
Yeah, how do you not give it to Bobrovsky? He saved their ass in the third period.
The best part about the NHL postseason is that they don't have some idiot who inherited a bunch of money, grab the mic, and start babbling.
Oh, no, the owners do not.
That's
do right.
not.
You're right.
They
you are
never
right, sir.
show up.
You're right, Mikey.
Thank you. I got to tell you this. All they do is they go from Bettman to Cup to players.
The captain.
The captain goes and
cup.
it.
Yes.
Goes and gets it.
Yes.
And the best part last night was like Bettman. He and Bettman go to pick it up, and he's trying to yank it away from Bettman.
Yeah.
And they got to take the picture.
You got to take the picture.
So he
and then,
forgets, and he takes the picture. And then all of a sudden, it's just we're skating around with the cup.
You kiss it. You put it over your head.
And this afternoon, the cup went for a dunk in the Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean. I love that.
There was absolutely no stuffy owner up there trying to make a point. None of that.
I love it.
That's and
pandering to the fans.
And
this one's for you.
I did see this today, and I forget who put this out, but the guy that carries the cup around, he's like with it 24/7, 365. He's got the white gloves on, and he's carrying the cup out, and he puts it down. He starts polishing. It's like, dude, you had a year to get ready for this. Why are we polishing this thing now?
Well, you just
I'm sorry.
One final layer of one final coat.
But they did point that
Carnauba wax to make it look nice.
Nobody does pregame and postgame of a Game 7 better than the NHL. Nobody.
It is the best trophy in sports. It's the most difficult trophy to win in sports.
It is.
Period. And it gets the best ramp up.
And it should.
It's proper.
It should.
It's a proper way of doing it. I
have a real problem with Florida as your Stanley Cup champions.
Well, Tampa Bay's had it all those times.
With all due respect to my guy Dudley, Las Vegas.
Yeah, well,
your Stanley Cup. I mean, who cares?
Well, listen, all these guys, all the people that run these organizations are like Canadian.
Yeah.
But they don't want to live up there. They want to live down here. I mean, that's the way it is.
Last Canadian team to win an American sports trophy was
Toronto.
the Raptors.
Raptors, yeah.
Ironic note, in the CFL, there is an American team that has won the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
That was the Baltimore Stallions. In the early 90s, it's what paved the way for the Ravens.
Right. When Baltimore didn't have a team, they brought a CFL team for a while. Yeah.
So we've still got one before they have a hockey trophy. We won the Grey Cup before they've won the
Connor McDavid is McOverrated.
Oh.
He no-shows in Game 7.
Well, okay, hold on.
He didn't do anything.
Back up. They, first of all, they bracketed him the whole game. They were simply not going to let him beat them. They were giving guys, they were wide open shots, but McDavid was never going to get one of those shots off. They had somebody in his drawers all night, and then they had a guy that was just sort of arcing around him. They had him on lockdown.
This is exactly what they did to Sidney Crosby, and Sidney Crosby found a way.
Okay, first of all,
found a way.
There's a huge difference between Connor McDavid and Sidney Crosby.
Sidney Crosby's a better player.
Oh, absolutely he is. But Connor McDavid, he didn't stand a chance last night. It was a brilliant defensive performance.
But you can't invoke Gretzky when he doesn't have a ring.
Nobody said he was Gretzky.
They're all saying he's Gretzky out there.
Okay, win an MVP and a Stanley Cup, and then we can start the conversation because Wayne's got 8.
You can't no-show in the 7th game. I don't care what you did in Game 6. In Game 7, when it's all on the line, you don't hit the score sheet? No.
Well, they only had one goal last night.
Exactly. They had in the half of the third period was in front of their net, and they couldn't get one past Bobrovsky.
Give Bobrovsky a lot of credit.
Oh, he was great. He should have won the Conn Smythe.
He probably should have.
He should have won it.
But you know what?
And then McDavid doesn't come out to get the Conn Smythe.
No, that's a thing. I know, but that's a thing. You don't do that because it's not
half the arena was his fans.
I understand, but that's not how you do it. You lose, you don't go get the trophy. You're not going to touch it. None of that stuff. Plus, in a show of respect, it's about the Panthers, not them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and the cup was out. No.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
JT, the Steph Curry still gets off shots when they try and double team.
That is true. He just backs up 5 feet.
Tell me you don't understand hockey without telling me you don't understand hockey. He got some shots off, but there was no way they were giving him clean lanes, looks, or anything. There were 2 guys around him the entire night.
The great ones find a way.
Stop
they
it.
find a way.
Stop it.
When they're all over you, you find a way. You think nobody guarded Michael Jordan during 6 titles?
Oh no, they tried.
Right.
But he's not Michael Jordan.
And then, by the way, in 2 of those titles, what did he do? He passed to John Paxson and Steve Kerr. Where's Draisaitl at? Nowhere to be
found. Did you see
found.
him after the game?
No, what did he do?
Draisaitl goes into and in just a bombshell in his post game, he said, "I'm not I'm going to play out my option. I'm not re-signing."
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want to hear.
Well, that explains it all right there.
That's going to make the flight home a lot of fun.
That explains it all right there. That guy had his foot out the door before the game, the series even ended. All right. Amazing. Anyway, the
Greg in
Panthers
Farmington
win.
says, I know we disagree on some things, but I still consider us friends. But I agree there was no way McDavid should have gotten the MVP, should have gone to the goalie. Yes, nobody's arguing that.
Right.
Nobody's arguing that. But in totality, it's about the playoff MVP.
Yeah.
It's about who and
I know,
Bettman
that's true.
He qualified it and said, led him in points and goals.
That's true.
He was great during the playoffs.
The technicality, but I mean, you got to show up in Game 7 if you are as great as they say you are. I mean, Sidney Crosby showed up. Just saying, Crosby got one. Crosby got a few. Ovechkin got one. I mean, come on.
Back-to-back texts, Bob and Branson. Y'all are hammering sports today. Ethan and Atkins. It's getting ridiculous. How much longer are you going to talk sports? Relax. Again, this is a marathon.
It was a big sports night.
It was Game 7.
There were 2 champions crowned last night on our TV. I mean, we're not going to talk about that? I mean, come on. Guys, I know it makes you feel icky because Tennessee won, but we can't ignore it.
Listen,
I'm sorry. That's not an option.
We've got 2 months in July. Oh, yeah, 2 months of nothing.
We have 9 weeks from Thursday. This football season starts.
Yeah, so settle down.
Yeah.
And by the way, McDonough is fine as a hockey announcer. He's fine. He's not great, but he's also following Doc, which isn't fair.
It's not fair.
Fair.
I don't want to get too in the weeds here, but my criticism of McDonough is sometimes, like with Doc, it was always about the action.
Right.
Sometimes McDonough starts telling a story and he gets caught.
He treats it like a baseball game.
And then there's a play happening and he's trying to get out of the story and he gets stuck too many times. You got to just call the game.
He's following the greatest to ever do it.
Right.
And that's hard. And he's fine. He's not great.
Ferraro's told a story when the puck was in play. It was all about the game.
No. Ferraro's fine. Their broadcast team is fine. It's not what it was with Eddie Olczyk.
You can't get caught telling a story when the puck's sitting in front of the net and 6 guys are whacking at it. I mean, you can't be telling a story then. You got to pick your spots, and it changes so quick. You could be, it looks like nothing's happening, and then boom, here's a breakaway. And you're like, oh, wait a minute.
I mean, you're telling a story about him growing up.
That's very technical in the weeds.
He's telling a story about him growing up in Medicine Hat. Meanwhile, they're scoring.
That's right.
Stop.
Growing up in Medicine Hat, and there's a goal.
I don't want to sound like a xenophobe, but a Canadian should be doing it.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Sorry.
I like Wischusen. Wischusen's
fine.
He's good.
I think you should have the Canadian guy from TSN, their lead guy, do it.
The guy, the Mrs. R was
I like the way you emphasize
was going to sleep. I had the game on.
He understands where to put the accents.
I know what
I do. I do not.
That's right. Yes, exactly. And it was that one chance with 8 minutes ago where they were all, there was a big net mouth scramble and nothing happens. And she's like, somebody score? I'm like, no. She's like, it was a lot of yelling for nobody to score. I'm like, I know.
Was it the one at the end of the third period where the puck trickled out to the right and he had the open shot?
It was 8 minutes to go, something like that.
Yeah, that was, by the way, forced by Connor McDavid. Puck came into him. He when he got the puck, that was like the hack-a-shack thing. Like, he gets the puck down low, and 3 guys swarm him. And I don't know if any of you played hockey before, but there is no room. And if they can, what they do is they'll take your stick. They'll take their stick. Well, they'll take their stick, force yours down, and lock it on the ice, and you can't move. There's nothing you can do. And I don't know if you know anything about hockey, but those dudes are big.
That should be a penalty.
Whatever.
I don't know. Oh, well. All right, let's see. It's 12 after the hour here. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. and on the Hit That Line Now app. JT in Hot Springs is really hammering Arkansas baseball on the text here. He, in fact, defied us to read one of his texts that was pretty, I'll take the heat, read my text. He says Tony V is a better coach than Dave now. But he also said, don't want to feel icky about Tennessee, go win a championship.
JT feeling it today.
Boy, he is really on one.
What happened to you, man?
He is not one of the people that shrugs their shoulders when baseball loses. He actually gets pissed. Not a lot of people do. He's one of them, though. And he should be commended for it. He's a real fan. He's a real fan. Now give to the NIL if you're going to be a real fan. Because if you're not giving to the NIL, you're not a real fan.
Yeah, it's like not voting.
Yeah,
it is. You can't complain if you don't vote.
Yeah, there you go. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app, 866-285-4005. And the some of you keep up with Le Batard still. The video of Greg Cody, who wrote the McOverrated in a column in the Miami Herald that started this whole firestorm. Him taking a victory lap in a car around an empty parking lot in Miami is one of the funniest images I've seen. He's in the back of the car waving to no one.
All right. Look,
it's fantastic.
Everybody's look.
It's a great visual joke.
I mean, the Heat are the only team down there in the last 20 years to win a title, right? Dolphins
the
have
Heat.
It.
Yeah. 03, the Marlins won it.
Last 20 years.
Yeah.
So last 20 years.
They haven't felt this in 10 years or so.
By the way, love the 03 Marlins. Did me a solid.
Well, that's true. Yeah, they
Brett
did do
F. Boone or Aaron F. and Boone.
You know what you would have hated about ESPN in Barbados? Like every night they're running part of that Jeter documentary.
Oh God!
Like every night I look up at 6:00 and I'm like, they're running the Jeter thing again? Is there anything else they could put on?
They must have gotten a good deal on it. Just run it.
Every night they're running the Jeter documentary. I'm like, God, what is this? Put something else on. All right. Anyway, what does this say here? Greg said somebody took a picture. The cup was full of all those
mice,
rubber rats that they throw out there. Yeah, because that's what it is. All right. That's their thing down there because the guy killed a rat in the locker room in 1995 at the old Miami Arena, and it became a tradition or whatever. So that's their thing. Yeah, they threw a bunch of rats on the ice. They said that last night. McDonough's like, this is the first time they're going to have to sweep a bunch of rats out of the way to skate the Stanley Cup. And they were all on the side, everybody out there. All right, we'll break here. And I'm dropping stuff everywhere over here.
Well, this is how it happens.
I know, exactly. At least I don't need my readers yet to read the commercials, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're going to be there in a few years.
Sooner or later, you'll be one of us.
That's right. Okay. Let me tell you about the Lindbergh team here at 3:16 here on ESPN Arkansas. Tara and her team ready to help you out if you're looking to sell your home in our area. They have the expertise. They know how to do it. They have done it time and time and time again. Elise tried to save money by selling her investment property on her own. You see, what happens is your friends can see you're selling it, but nobody in the outside world can. So what happens? Weeks go by, no offers. Elise realized it was time to call in the professionals, so she called Tara Lindbergh. Tara's team sprung into action with a marketing strategy, and within days, Elise had multiple offers, and the property sold for $8,000 over asking price. Elise learned that sometimes calling in the experts pays off better than expected. You can go to LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your home is worth in seconds from the experts at the Lindbergh team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home. The team that sold over $1 billion in real estate. Find out all about it at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com, or go to Google and type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group and check out their almost 1,000 5-star reviews. LindberghTeam.com. Do it.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential. But finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. Join us Wednesday, June the 26th from 2 to 6 at Twin Peaks and Rogers. We'll be giving away tickets to the Fully Loaded Comedy Festival with comedian Bert Kreischer at the Walmart amp. Plus, we'll watch the NBA Draft live. Come to the Lodge and indulge in 29-degree draft beers while you find out where the future stars land. You won't want to miss it. It's Ruscin and Zach live Wednesday, June the 26th, 2 to 6 p.m. at Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports lodge.
Something amazing is happening here. AI is increasing workloads on CPUs and GPUs. But this company's laptops are more than keeping pace. That's because CDW worked with them to future-proof their laptop fleet by configuring them with devices enabled with AMD Ryzen AI. Improve performance and free up resources with AMD Ryzen and CDW. Make amazing happen. Find out more at cdw.com/AMD client.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
This June, celebrate Dad with a gift of adventure at Wheels RV. We're rolling out Father's Day specials all month long. Treat your family to a summer they'll never forget. Camping has always been a perfect way to disconnect from the world and tune into family and friends. We make it easy with exclusive discounts and bonus offers on our entire inventory, including Brinkley, Grand Design, and Forest River. Let's make this Father's Day one he'll never forget. Visit us at Wheels RV and start your journey to endless summer memories.
All right, guys, are we tired of the dad bod? Let's lose the weight and reclaim your confidence and energy. At Voxy Wellness in Rogers, our injectable weight loss program helps you jumpstart the journey and quickly kick the dad bod to the curb. Let's help you be victorious with getting rid of the extra pounds for good. The consultation can be done online or in person. To get started, visit VoxyNWA.com. That's Voxy as in V for victory, OXY, NWA.com.
Hey, Ty Richardson for Brett and Shannon Brundage at Fish City Grill. Local Arkansans who grew up in the state and are Razorback fans just like you. At Fish City Grill, you'll taste the difference with fresh shucked oysters and their chalkboard specials. Fish City Grill in Rogers, available for curbside pickup and delivery. 479-636-8833. Come by and see their team at 2003 South Bellevue Road in Rogers.
Fish City Grill, your home for all things seafood.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
In our continuing effort to win favor with the university, we read only officially sanctioned news by the University of Arkansas Athletic Department around here. Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I'd have a place to sit. Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to see it in the Good Chair. I had a discussion with Robert today on an article that you showed me, the top 500 guitarists of all time, done by Rolling Stone. And Joe Bonamassa not in the top 500, and Robert said that their opinion was invalid. Arkansas Razorback basketball great
Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stoned. Razorback basketball great Oliver Miller going to be inducted into the Southwest Conference Hall of Fame this August. He'll join 70 other Razorback legends in the hall, including teammates Todd Day and Lee Mayberry. By the way, the Southwest Conference ceased operations in 1996. Hagen Smith picked up another postseason award, named the American Baseball Coaches Association Pitcher of the Year. Still lost to Southwest Missouri. On the day in which Tony
Southeast.
whatever.
Worse.
Excuse me. Does it matter? No. Directional Missouri. On the day in which Tony Vitello won the national title, Arkansas got themselves a left-handed pitcher. Landon Beitelshides pledged to the Razorback. He was 6-7 last year at Ohio State with a 4.15 ERA. And then they got some guy named Rocco Pepe from Fresno State. Draft is tomorrow. It's likely no one you ever heard of is going to go in the top 10. But we're going to be broadcasting live at Twin Peaks from 2 to 6. We got Burt Kreischer tickets we're giving away. Come by, take your shirt off, ladies, and we'll give you a pair of tickets.
Ladies.
Again, it's implied that they're guys. But, we don't want to be sexist.
All right.
We're EOE.
Right. Get the papers.
Right. DQ does not like this.
No. Well, she doesn't have to watch.
That's right.
No video tomorrow.
Yeah,
so.
DQ, you'll be here. So
yeah. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Now that you've gotten older, Triple G. Now that you've gotten older, do you side with Tom or Jerry? Ruskin says he hates the show.
I do. Yeah.
61% say they side with Tom.
All the things you watch that you hate Tom and Jerry?
Woody Woodpecker, better show.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Okay, who do you side with?
Not.
The Woody Woodpecker or the Roadrunner? Wait.
No,
that's
you're mixing your metaphors.
That's why the Coyote.
That's what I meant.
And I'm Team Roadrunner.
Wait a minute.
Coyote's an idiot.
Back up. Last hour, you said that Looney Tunes was superior.
That's right. Yes.
Isn't Woody Woodpecker a Hanna-Barbera?
No, that's Walter something or another. It's a different deal. Not Hanna-Barbera. Walter Lansing.
Walter
I think
White?
Did it. No, not Walter Hartwell White. No.
Walter Berry.
No, he did. Walter Lansing did Woody Woodpecker and all those deals. That's a different show. Walter Lantz, sorry. Walter Lantz did Woody Woodpecker.
Wasn't it like Lantz?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, and did Chili Willy. I love Chili Willy. The little penguin that, hilarious. It's good.
Hacker says boycott Rolling Stone. Don't.
Jiminy Christmas. What are you going to boycott now? All right, fine. What's the list of all the things I need to boycott? I need to update my Rolodex.
We'll do that
all
next.
The things
you know what? Let's do that
all
next.
right, we'll do all the boycotts.
Things that we need to boycott for the rest of the year.
All the people that are problematic. Give me all the companies to boycott. I need a list.
What was it? A Droopy? Dog? What was he? Hanna-Barbera?
That may have been Hanna-Barbera.
Okay, look at him. He went on to coach North Carolina. Go on. It's a Roy Williams joke.
Which game causes the most family fights, Monopoly or Uno? 45% agree with me and say Uno. 54% say Monopoly.
Monopoly, because you can flip the board over. Uno, you can't just turn over cards.
Okay. It depends on how your family plays Uno, because if you can stack the +4s, that causes fights. Because eventually you get like a +12.
Ooh.
And that'll
Guys,
make you want to end someone.
Well, in Monopoly, there's always someone robbing the bank when nobody's looking. That's another thing.
When my mother ran out of money and called me an a-hole, I told her she's like fumbling around with all her property and all stuff, trying to mortgage all stuff. So I said, no, Toots, the watch. And she's like, what? And I'm like, the watch.
Man, you've used broad and Toots.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you, Frank Sinatra over here?
Well, first of all, I didn't use the word broad. I said abroad. And you guys took it way out of context. Way out of context. We've got a letter from abroad. Okay, I can hear it, but it's not what I
hear
meant.
it now. You hear what we heard.
I hear what you heard.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Okay, next one.
Chris in Nashville's right. The banker never goes broke.
No, because they're dipping into the stash every.
Yeah.
It's so easy though. You give someone 200, you take
What you need is
50 for yourself.
You need a network and a partner to get away to make it work.
Always wear long sleeves if you're going to be in the banker. You never know when you need to hide some bills
Right.
up in there. You know what I mean?
Are you still calling this app Twitter? 36% of people said yes. Or no,
Did it
that's
move?
not what I meant. 93% of people said yes.
Where's the 36?
I don't
come
know
in?
where I was reading that from.
Well, this is how
Anyway.
it starts.
Can you bring a foreign object to a street fight and still keep your honor?
No.
58% of people said yes. 41% said no, you cannot.
You cannot bring a foreign object.
Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Triple G.
They were being streamed in Miramar Beach, Florida. That's on
Hey,
the
look at there.
down in the Redneck Riviera.
There
Blake
it
and
is.
Dardanelle.
That's right. Way to go, Blake. Way to escape your family. And now, is this a vacation or a trip? We know the distinction on that. Do I need to review the rules?
Vacation is when your family doesn't go.
If little kids are involved, it's a trip, and if it's just you and the missus or yourself, it's a or you're a mistress. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is. It's a vacation.
I was watching a podcast last night, and I don't know why, but they were talking about Yao Ming. Do you know? I mean, he speaks perfect English.
Yao Ming, yeah.
But he wouldn't. For years, there was nobody on his team that thought that he spoke English, and then all of a sudden, one day, he just started speaking English, and he could the whole time. But he was having a charity fundraiser. I forget who was telling the story, but they said, he said, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you come to my charity fundraiser. You know, bring your wife, bring your kids, bring your mistress. Just don't bring both.
Yao Ming brought his joke book.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of tall guys,
yeah,
I saw last week that Florida got a commitment from a guy that's 7'9".
He can't move.
7'9"?
He can't.
He doesn't
move.
have to move. Just put your arms up. Nothing's going to get through.
That. Yeah, we always say that the guy's 7'7". He can't move. George Ruscin was not a star in the NBA, and he was 7'7".
Yeah, but he was a star in that movie with Billy Crystal.
Oh, My Giants.
My Giants.
It was a
yeah.
good movie. I like that movie. George didn't speak in that movie, but I thought it was pretty good.
7'9", and he's only 18. So he could be pushing 8 foot by the time that he gets on the court there in Gainesville.
Yeah,
maybe he'll end up in the portal and end up here. You know, Calipari needs an 8-foot guy. That'd be big for them.
DQ,
literally,
8-foot guy. That's weird, right?
What?
I mean, that's
there's
weird.
so many questions.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean,
just
how
in
does
general?
life
how does life work?
I mean, that's weird. I mean, how do you
That's
get?
pretty tall.
How do
you're
you get?
7'9", how does life
What
work?
kind of car do you have to drive?
Exactly.
Well,
You have to drive like a big truck.
Well, you sit in the back seat.
You can't.
You take out the front seat.
Yeah, you take out the front seat.
You sit in the back seat. Yeah.
yeah.
You can't get that wheel tilted up high enough. Like it won't go any higher. I mean, there's I have a lot of questions there. How does dating work? Like, I mean, you can't just date some 5'5"
Whatever
girl.
do you mean?
Well, I mean,
Whatever do you mean, Derek? I'd like DQ. Let's go down this rabbit hole.
how does that work? I mean, I know athletes get all the girls, but it's got to be difficult for a 7'9" guy to get
That would have been
get
helpful
dates.
knowledge when I decided to go into this career.
I mean, she could wear all the platform heels she wants, and she's still going to be 2 feet shorter than he is, I guess. But good lord, that's something. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but Yeah, I saw that last week. So that's going to be fun. See him come in here and have 35 rebounds and 40 blocks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'll happen, and then everybody will go nuts.
We have ex-Razorback news. Razorback great and legend, and I believe champion, Dallas Keuchel is on the move.
He is?
Yes. He is, according to Ken Rosenthal, he has been acquired by the Milwaukee Brewers from the Mariners.
Okay.
He was at AAA Tacoma and had a 1.61 ERA in his last 5 starts, 3.93 on the year at AAA Tacoma. He's going to be with the Brewers. How old is he? He's got to be. He was on the 2009 team went to Omaha. He's 36.
Yeah, man, that's young in baseball years.
Yeah. Okay.
I am old.
Thank you. So Dallas Keuchel,
The GOAT.
another name to watch. As the Brewers, hey, we may have another world champion on our hands if the Brewers could finally put this thing together, which they've never been able to do in this.
Nice.
Well, they haven't. They're always like pretty good, but they never even get to the championship series.
Smack Daddy already calling his shot. He bets the big kid just camps in the lane like Sheboy.
Oh, here we go. We're going to do the
already
type jokes again. There you go. So that's what it is. Seth from Elk River claims the guy can move way better than Z lets on.
Zimmerman? Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, Z is only critical because he's not here. If this guy came here, he'd be George Mikan. I mean, he'd be the greatest player since Shaq.
Nobody knows who George Mikan is.
Everybody knows how it works with Razorbackdom. If you're not here, you suck. And if you're here, you're the greatest of all time. Even if you don't win anything, you're the GOAT.
The greatest.
That's how it works. You know, if the 7'9" kid transfers here, he'll be Shaquille O'Neal. If not, he's George Murison. He's Sean Bradley. Whoever. Pick your 7-footer that was slow and couldn't move. It's so transparent. It's not objective analysis. It's just he's not wearing the right laundry, so he must not be any good. That's all it is. That's all it is. Anyway, but if he transfers here, by God, he'll be he'll be Kevin Garnett. I mean,
that's correct. Even though he can't.
That's right. Okay. How does like I'm sure he doesn't have a dorm because basketball players, but I mean, like
they're living better than we are.
Yeah,
we work. Bless you. Any more?
But
you only get one.
How do you get like a longer? Like he needs a longer bed. Like a California King's not enough for him.
No.
You know what I mean? You gotta, unless you go
DQ?
lengthwise, I guess.
Google that. Find out what 7'9" people sleep on.
Plus, like the hallways probably aren't tall enough.
No.
But, there's a lot of things I'm interested in here. How much does a 7'9" kid eat a day?
It's another great question.
It's got to be like thousands.
Well, if he's a teenager, a lot.
A lot.
You
Yeah.
can be
Oh, the
5'9"
metabolism is still
teenager,
rolling. Yeah.
But Connor Vanover could play.
Yeah. Oh, when Connor Vanover here, he was going to be the savior. Yeah. And then he went away. And he wasn't that good. It's so transparent. And it's not him. It's everybody. Everybody does the same thing. It's so irritating to me. It's not an original thought in this place.
His gene size is a 2882.
No kidding. Is that true?
I don't know.
You have to staple 2 pairs of jeans together to get that.
Yeah. Where do you get clothing?
I don't know.
And God forbid short shorts come back.
I have done. Oh, yeah. His short shorts would be pants on you and I. I mean, but I've the big and tall department is a little bit of a misnomer because I'm
interested to see where
it's
this goes.
all big. There's no tall.
Well, yeah,
it's all like 54 waist and then 32 length pants.
Well,
there's no 40 length pants out.
What country do you live in?
United States of America.
Because we're all fat. That's why.
But it should just be the big department. There's no tall.
DQ, could you look up and see if a 7'9" guy can wear a romper?
So I think that there is a bed called an Empire.
Empire bed.
Hold on, let her work
Hold
it out.
on.
Let her sound it out.
Emperor.
Hold on, let her sound it out.
Emperor. Sorry, Emperor.
Like the penguin
size bed. Yeah, like the penguin.
All right.
There's that kind of bed.
Like the Emperor's New Groove.
So there's mattresses that are 6'6" in length, but they can go longer.
Okay. Bob and Branson claiming Belk has a great tall department. Okay. I don't know. Well, J.C. Penney's is terrible. It's probably one of the reasons they're going out of business. By the way, is they have They have 54 waist and then like 28 length. Like they don't have any tall guy pants. I got long legs. You got to buy everything online. It sucks. No big and tall department, just the big department. That's it. Yeah. There you go. Here's Kyle in Hinesville. He's on my team. You're right. Can't find a 38 inseam. That's true.
I made a massive mistake when we were trying those suits on.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Well, we got measured while we were doing that.
Did,
and
yeah.
like she came around with the measuring tape, did the waist, the length. Then she measured the inseam and she rattled it off and I went, "You're welcome." Why?
Why are you the way you are? What is the deal? That's right.
An Alaskan king is 9'9".
Okay. An Alaskan
I want that
king.
bed.
Yeah.
That's a room.
I want that.
Where are you going to put it?
I bet I could put one
An
in my room.
Alaskan king.
I don't think I could fit it through the door.
No, I don't think so.
It'd have to unroll.
You got to have a crane to deliver that thing, right? Like one of those prefab pools. They lift it over your
here
house.
They are right here. An Alaskan king.
Wow.
$1,000.
That's not that bad.
On Amazon. That comes with everything.
That's regular mattress. That's regular good mattress price.
Here's
it's a good mattress.
Here's a guy, again, preach on the big and tall. I'm 6'9", can't find anything less than a 54 waist. There you go. Now, to be fair, our expert, Robert Mann over at the Stadium Shop, he has a big rack and a tall rack. So he's got you covered there at the Stadium Shop.
He has a what?
A rack for big.
The big rack.
And a rack for tall.
But he's got a big rack.
That's right, yes.
Am I understanding this correctly?
I need to go over there and see what's going on.
Yeah, no, it says right here. I have a big rack and one for tall. All right.
Glad we got that in.
Thank you, Robert.
Get that? I hate it here. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Sure,
Good.
why
All right,
not?
that's what we call it. All right,
y'all
fine.
are children.
All right. We've
got a letter from abroad.
That's right, exactly. Well, we've all seen the billboards. We've heard the car wreck attorney ads. No win, no fee. Fight the insurance company. Have you been injured? Call 1-800-LAWYER now. So how do you choose which lawyer to hire when they all seem to promise the same things? Choose someone who has over a decade of experience in injury claims and lawsuits. Choose someone who used to defend the insurance companies but switched from the dark side. Jackie Mock Legal Solutions. She'll use her experience and insider knowledge of the insurance industry to get you the money you deserve. And may the force be with you. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
We can do it. We might not do it, but we can.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You remember the first time you held your very own Daisy BB gun? The sound of that BB smacking a soda can? Remember the adventures you had? Daisy has made its home in Rogers, Arkansas for over 60 years and has been making memories for much, much longer. June 30th through July 3rd at the Rogers Convention Center. Daisy is proud to bring you the National Championship of BB gun shooting. While you're in town, check out the Daisy Museum located at 202 West Walnut or online at daisymuseum.com. Daisy would like to wish all of the teams competing this year the best of luck and thank you for making memories with Daisy.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is going to have an eventful summer. I'm talking about your events. Wedding rehearsals and receptions, family reunions, business luncheons, you name it. The All-American Steakhouse event space can handle nearly 100 folks, and their award-winning food and service will make you the hero of the day. The menus are available at theallamericansteakhouse.com. Inquire in person at the Springdale location, and you're well on your way. Book your event today with the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale. Discover the Cigar District, just off the Bentonville Square, open Monday to Friday, 9 to 7, and Saturdays, noon to 6. Arkansas's exclusive David Off-appointed merchant, offering rare and limited edition cigars, along with 1,500 varieties from leading and boutique brands. Join the Cigar District's private membership cigar club to enjoy their rooftop patio and BYOB perks. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or simply curious, visit the Cigar District in downtown Bentonville and online at thecigardistrict.com. The Cigar District, where the cigar experience is reimagined. Don't miss out on the grand opening event at MD Hair Labs and Vitality in Uptown Rogers, located right outside of the Pinnacle Country Club. Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. We're going to be broadcasting live June the 28th from 2 to 6 at 4100 South Grand Avenue. Come hang out with us and meet the doctors at MD Hair Labs and Vitality. Get your testosterone levels checked for free live on site and see if you're a candidate for men's testosterone therapy. Plus, we're giving away 6 months of free TRT and more to a few lucky guys who come out. Don't miss this chance. Visit mdhairlabs.com to learn more. We'll see you there. Your Mach 1 market moment.
Interesting when you talk about the history of markets, is people will talk in America the lost decade. Yeah. So the year 2000 to the year 2010, where the S&P 500, if you look at it, it didn't go up. It actually went down from 2000 to 2010. They call it the lost decade because no one made any money if you had been invested from 2000 to 2010. Japan had a 30-year lost decade.
Right.
And that goes to where do you want your money? And diversification is extremely important. Not just diversifying your investments into different types of companies, but different countries.
Absolutely.
Because there will be periods of time America was down from 2000 to 2010. International did better in that time frame.
Mach 1 Financial Group LLC is an SEC-registered financial advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. For full disclosures, visit mach-1financial.com/disclosures.
Hey there, good Tuesday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have another hot and humid day today as we head into the afternoon. In northwest Arkansas, plan for mid-90 degree temperatures. With that added humidity, though, it could feel like we're at 105 degrees, so make sure you're staying safe in that heat. Overnight lows tonight will slip down into the low 70s before we see those high temperatures tomorrow drop a couple of degrees back down into the low 90s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach Show has been streamed in 157 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands, and yesterday in Correctionville, Iowa. You want to stream it to it, it's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Will show up. And also get us on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Big
Yes.
Mike has text in.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to decode it here. All right.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Let's see here. Jody and Alpena, do they sell a lot of Alaska King beds to Mormon families? I don't think they're doing the whole polygamy thing anymore. I think that's out.
Oh, is that out? Okay.
Yeah.
Robert.
That's a very stereotypical Mormon joke, Jody, that is offensive.
Robert Mann has sent in a photo of his rack. It is big.
See this? Yeah, there it is. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spoke. This is what happens when I try and do the right thing. It ends up blowing up in my face every time.
I don't know why. You didn't even think that through.
No.
You see the words coming out of your mouth?
The words were tumbling out of my mouth, and I'm like, oh, bleep.
Right.
And that's what happened. So,
and I heard opportunity. Look,
yes, the bells were ringing over there. And over here, that's right. Yes, Don Henley.
Good. All right. I can do more impressions.
Okay.
I do a great Natalie Merchant.
Okay. Natalie Merchant, 90s. She's one of these Lilith Fair artists, right?
I do.
Wonder, Carnival.
Right, yes.
What was the other one? Jealousy.
Yes.
All right. Let me hear. Let me hear some.
Well, go ahead and get Big Mike. This is probably more important.
All right. Let me get Big Mike on the phone
because
here.
the night is
on
the
the
one.
McClarty Daniel hotline. Oh, 10,000 Maniacs.
Right.
Yes, Big Mike. Hello.
You know the Boeing ship went up there to the space station and can't get down, right?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got too many leaks and stuff, because I figured what I tried to say in that text was that I figure they've told Elon you better get a capsule ready because somebody's going to have to go get them.
Oh, they're stuck up there.
Really
Time out. And treat me like I'm 5 years old. How did it get up there if it had too many leaks in it?
Oh, it was leaking when it left, and they decided to go anyway.
Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the military-industrial complex's favorite companies, so you do whatever you can not to have them be embarrassed.
But
it's been bad enough the doors are falling off their planes every week here, closer to the ground. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that now, here's the difference between one of those old companies and Elon's company. In between Flight 3 and 4, I think it was, the SpaceX added thrusters to their giant spaceship they were testing so it would come down right. And can you imagine how long it would have taken NASA and Boeing to put thrusters on anything?
Oh,
it'd take 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They don't know what to do. They don't know how to do anything anymore.
This may sound like a stupid question, but when did they know there were leaks? On the way up or before?
Before they even took off, there was leaks.
This sounds bad.
Yeah, not good.
Yes, I said, they don't want to embarrass one of the MIC companies.
Another stupid question because I'm an idiot. What is the difference between going up and going down where now the leaks are the problem?
I don't know. Apparently they've gotten worse, and they found more of them. It's getting worse.
They took it to the dealership, so they found more leaks. Got it.
Yeah. Now they don't know what to do.
You launch it out like space junk and wait for the next taxi. Call an Uber.
Thank you, Big Mike. Yeah, does Uber go up there?
I don't know.
It's only 35 miles.
Yeah, take you an hour. Get straight up.
Right. Yeah, you just go
about
straight.
an hour. You run right into the space station. Go, run into the Black Knight satellite. Take a left. You'll see it.
That's not that far.
Yeah, it's over there. You'll see it.
That's right. It's time now for our. I love hearing about the final frontier with Big Mike. So we'll get more of that as the summer goes on. I look forward to it. So our SEC update here is brought to you by Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. So in addition to all the stuff with Texas A&M and Tennessee last night, Tennessee winning their first baseball national title, and it being really, really bad for Arkansas baseball, by the way. 98 degrees at first pitch. That's the hottest College World Series game since 1985. 99 degrees when Miami took on Mississippi State over at Rosenblatt, as you remember very well, I'm sure, Zach.
Oh,
that
yeah,
85
yeah,
game.
oh gosh, yeah.
That's
I
right.
spent my 25th birthday doing that. Yep.
A&M's offense just totally crapped out in games 2 and 3. They scored 6 runs in the last 2 games, and they came in averaging 8 runs a game in the NCAA tournament. So the lights totally went out there. I guess you give Tennessee some credit for that, although I don't want to. And let's see here. Tennessee, the 4th team to win the SEC regular season, the SEC tournament, and the Men's College World Series, joining LSU, who did it twice. Vanderbilt in 2019 also did it. So that's what happened with Tony Vitello and the Tennessee Volunteers, the national champs of college baseball. Your SEC update is brought to you by Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Get on track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide and tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. They offer special packages for weight loss alone or weight loss with hormone optimization. Mentioned you heard it on Ruscin and Zach for 10% off your first package. Schedule your medical consultation with Vichy Aesthetics and Wellness. Call or text them at 479-343-8424. 343-8424. Vichy Aesthetics and Wellness. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here on the McClarty-Daniel hotline. Let's see. You think the whole Tony Vitello situation has Gus Malzahn vibes? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like he's going to have more success here and never actually take this job? Well, I mean, Zach knows all about the Malzahn thing, and Gus never wanted to work here, really. I mean,
he did initially.
Yeah.
But Reggie Herring pretty much put an end to that, and Houston Nutt and and the administration and all the parents. And
so it really ruined the whole experience.
It really did.
And he never wanted to come back here.
Correct.
So, I mean, I think everybody can understand that to a certain extent. But, yeah. And then he played the Jimmy Sexton game a couple of times and got paid at Auburn and, a couple other things. So, yeah, I mean,
this may seem weird.
He knows how the game is played. Gus Malzahn.
Maybe I'm reading too much into this. He was an assistant coach here for 3 seasons.
Vitello.
What's his tie?
Working here for 3 seasons.
That's it? But he worked 3 seasons at TCU. He's from St. Louis. He went to Missouri.
Well, he can't. Well, Missouri can't claim him. They have no baseball.
But I'm saying,
heritage to talk
Tennessee is the job that he built. He followed a normal trajectory.
Yeah.
I guess I don't see why it's assumed that he would be interested in taking over.
Look, I don't know if it's the same as with Jimmy Sexton in football or basketball, but Texas will pursue, and Tennessee will end up giving him more money to stay, and that's what's going to happen.
That's his program,
right? Built in his
just
image.
Won the national title.
Yeah.
Texas hasn't sniffed a national title in 16 years.
No, Augie Garrido,
right?
Ruscin and Zach. And who has the better program now? Like right now, not historically. I know you love to get caught up in history because it makes you feel good about 30 years ago. What about right now? Who's better right now?
It's Tuesday, June 25th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. Applications for a federal program that helps people pay their energy bills opens on July 8th. To qualify for LIHEAP, people must meet income and household requirements for their county. The man suspected in a mass shooting at a grocery store in Fordyce last week is expected in court today. Travis Posey is expected to be charged with 4 counts of capital murder. Murder suspect Stacey Drake could face the death penalty. He pled not guilty in the killings of 2 Sequoia County people. The Supreme Court rejected an appeal from former reality television star Josh Duggar to overturn his 2021 conviction. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
It's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. You've probably heard us talking in the afternoons about United Roofing and Waterproofing. Joey Viviano has always excelled on the residential side and also offers the same great service commercially. So if you're a business owner in Arkansas sick of striking out with other companies, call Joey. Consultations are always free and you can schedule them online at unitedrw.com. Fall in love with your roof like our starting pitching rotation. Call Joey at 479-312-7369. 312-7369.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late night bites.
Lindsay & Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay & Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay & Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay & Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
This June, celebrate Dad with a gift of adventure at Wheels RV. We're rolling out Father's Day specials all month long. Treat your family to a summer they'll never forget. Camping has always been a perfect way to disconnect from the world and tune into family and friends. We make it easy with exclusive discounts and bonus offers on our entire inventory, including Brinkley, Grand Design, and Forest River. Let's make this Father's Day one he'll never forget. Visit us at Wheels RV and start your journey to endless summer memories.
Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, the Doobie Brothers, Tom Johnston, Michael McDonald, Pat Simmons, and John McPhee. The 2024 Tour with special guest, the Robert Cray Band, live in Northwest Arkansas. Performing at Walmart Amp Saturday, July 6th. Get tickets now at amptickets.com. For more, visit thedoobiebrothers.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 65 days. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas at 4 o'clock. Ruscin and Zach here. 866-285-4005. Here's a text. Winning the SEC tournament really wore Tennessee out. No time to rest. Oops.
Well,
no, that did not age well.
That team was built correctly. Yes. There were very few holes in their game, and the crazy thing about them is, like, was it 2 years ago they got off to that 33-2 or 3 start or whatever it was, and then they faded. They got better as the year went on.
So since 2019, when 18 and 19, Arkansas baseball had the damn near perfect roster. And, you know, if they had the right fielder in the game correctly, in 18 they would have a national title, and none of this conversation would be happening today. But they had the wrong guy in the game, and, you know, whatever. But that was a loaded team. They had it all. They had everything. They had relief. They had starters. They had hitters. They had it all. But ever since then, baseball has mirrored football in that there have been glaring things that you can't fix. In 2021, they had one pitcher.
Yeah.
This year, they had no bats that anyone was afraid of. You didn't have a bopper coming up there that had 29 bombs. Like you had a couple guys hitting 2 1/4. Those were your big bats. Like they had every team since in the quote unquote portal NIL era. Every team they put on the field has had very large deficiencies that they can't hide in the postseason. You know what I mean?
No. I know the offense going south. That was a little surprising because they've kind of had their pick and they're doing it again. They're stocking their roster with mid-major guys that they think can make the jump. All right, fine. Dave knows more about this than I do. But I think we are now taking like a wait and see attitude with them because we're sold all of this stuff in the preseason about how great they are. They're top 5, they're top 2, whatever it is. And then after a while, you start to go, well, and the first alarm bells was that Alabama series. Mm-hmm. And it was like they went out and lost 2 out of 3 to Alabama, and everybody went, it's not that big a deal. Well, actually, it was, and it proved that there were some holes in the roster. By the way, the only team to beat to take a series from Tennessee, Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's baseball, Susan.
Yeah, well, they also took a series from Arkansas, which leads you to believe that Alabama was just schizophrenic.
Yeah.
They good one weekend, bad the next.
Yeah.
But man, they're as the season wore on, you start to go, this team can't hit. And what happens if Hagen Smith doesn't win his start?
Right.
And he was great in the regular season. And as we kind of we pointed out prior to the start of the postseason, he's had some issues. And then he went out and he struggled against Kentucky, and he struggled in this in the one inning against I'm blanking. It wasn't Southeast. It was the other one. Kansas State.
Kansas State.
Thank you.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's ultimately what this thing boiled down to with baseball is they sold us that Mason Molina and Hagen Smith were the same. They weren't.
No,
that's what they told. But that's what they told us.
And Molina had the bona fides. I mean, he was good at Texas Tech in the postseason.
Yes.
He was supposed to be the yin to his yang, and it just didn't happen.
Nope. But they told us it would, and it didn't. That's what it came down to there. And he did not. Again, the polite way to say this in polite society, he did not have the year he was hoping for at Arkansas. When you're, we were told, like 2.19 ERA kind of guy, just blowing people away, and that is not what happened there. And then Tiger got hurt.
Yeah,
so then that you have no control over. But the other thing, that's what happened there. So anyway, that's the situation there. But Tennessee, Tony's got one. Tony's did something in 7 years that Dave hasn't been able to accomplish in 30 years or whatever it is. Well, almost 30 years, because he won, I think, the D2 title in '94 or whatever, national title. So that's what happened there. But in this moment, like, obviously Tennessee has more sizzle. Like they not just with the championship, just the whole aura around the program is just screaming fun and success. And here, there is success. Is anybody having fun? Is this fun to have the whole state depend on you to save the athletic year? And by the way, people are talking about this is the most depressing year in Razorback athletics. You won a national title in women's track, or in women's track. You can't have your most depressing year in Razorback land and have a national title in a sport. Doesn't work that way. I know you're bummed out about football, men's basketball, baseball, but I mean you can't have the most depressing year ever and do that. You can't have a national title. Just a few weeks ago, they say, the most depressing. No, doesn't work. I don't see it that way. I think there was some football. Football is what it is. Basketball grossly underperformed. Musselman missed on a bunch of evaluations, as he tends to do over and over again. And then baseball probably missed some evaluations too on some portal people. So that's what's going on there. They're trying to navigate this new world, and they're trying to do it on a shoestring budget, by the way, where people are wanting to get paid, and there's just not a lot of money out there at this place. There's just not, unless it's football or men's basketball. So that's another added situation here. You can text us or call us here on the McLarty No Hotline at 866-285-4005. Here's the text we just got. Is Juracek in trouble? Why would he be in trouble? I've seen some of this. Why would he be in trouble? Because of the Pittman thing? I think that if it comes down to it, he'll let Sam go. He's not tied to him. If Sam has a losing season this year, they're going to have another coaching search. They're not bringing him back. Because ultimately, if it's a him or you both, I mean, I think Juracek would shove him under the bus. Of course he would. So I don't think he's in trouble. I mean, he's still getting a ton of credit for the Calipari thing. Baseball's not awful. It's good. It's solid. It's a solid program. But I don't see why Juracek would be in trouble. I don't understand that. I don't know why that's coming up. I don't know why people want him replaced.
Because we live in a microwave society. They didn't win. They had a horrible year.
John Calipari is your basketball coach.
Yes, he is.
Can we let him have a season before it's a referendum on the athletic director?
Sure. And if you believe some of our texters today, the 4-8 was planned.
Oh, the 4-8 was planned.
Yeah, the 4-8 was planned.
Yeah.
So
Juracek makes, except for the stadium thing, which he's scared of, and everyone's scared of, because Little Rock money still means a lot to that athletic department. But he's made like every decision you wanted. Like you wanted a basketball coach that would get you further in the tournament. He did that.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted a basketball coach that could maybe even take that further. He did that. You wanted Bobby Petrino to come back. Bobby Petrino came back. Like, what has he done that you're upset about? Like, there's nothing there. I mean, I don't get this. What's the grievance here? I don't get it.
Well, Ethan and Atkins is texting. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but can we talk about Mia?
No, what happened there?
Yeah, DQ, how's it going? How's day one?
Of her diet?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Are you still mad at me?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Good.
No.
Let's see here. What does this say?
No slobbering hog at midcourt. That's fire Juracek.
Cactus in Las Vegas is tired of the truth. He wants us to blow smoke up his ass.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, everything's great.
Well, then you're a heartbeat away from winning it all. Hey, when Dave retires, Tony's going to come here and win one here.
Hey, when they go over to Stillwater, get the win, you're on your way to a 5-0 start.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. Look at that. There you go, Cactus.
There it is.
Hope that helped out for you.
Hope you're okay. And there's your long distance dedication.
Counting down the hits.
Dude, I've been listening to so much classic American Top 40. They had one on from 1976. It was all disco. It was great.
And here's Donna Summer.
And first of all, I don't know why I'm talking about this. We do, all you got to do is say, hey,
because it's more interesting than sports. That's why.
You say, hey, Alexa, play classic American Top 40. And bang, they just drop you into one. You can skip forward on them if you want to skip to like the next song. And he does everything. He does all the long distance dedications. He's got all the trivia, all of this stuff. Do you know which song? I learned this today. Do you know which song, which day of the week is mentioned in the most number one songs?
I do not
It's
know
a
that.
technicality. It's the Mamas and the Papas. Monday. It's because they mentioned Monday twice. So there you go. No, but that was as of like September of 1976. So there you go.
Right. Oh, boy. Monday. Do they count it because it goes twice? Okay. All right.
I think I count it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what a mess.
Here's the thing on JR and Lowell talking about Juracek. He hired an Olympian for a head coach, relevant softball, track championships, relevant soccer team. Hunter is awesome. Listen, I'm not here to kiss his backside or blow smoke up his butt. I do have some critiques of him, but I don't see the case that is made about, well, you got to replace him. I don't see that. I don't understand that. I've not seen a logical point made on that front at all. It's all
have
reactionary.
Athletics directors at bigger schools with more championships been fired because their football team's bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what I said when you had to run to the toilet there,
appreciate wow.
When it gets to nut cutting time, and it's Sam or Hunter's going to throw Sam under the bus 100%.
You can't have a program in the SEC that's consistently 4-8, 3-9, 2-10. You can't do that. Pittman's got to go to a bowl game this year. I think to feel safe, he's got to go to a bowl game.
But if he doesn't, it's not going to be like when Jeff Long went down with the ship with Bielema when they said, "Fine, you're fired. You're fired."
Yeah,
He's not going to do that. He's going to throw Sam under the bus if it gets bad, and we'll have another coaching search in December. Yay! Yeah. We've had more coaching searches than bowl wins since I've been doing this, I think. I really believe that.
Okay.
I think that's true.
Chad didn't have any.
Right.
And Pittman's got 2.
I keep a note on my app every time we do the coaching search dog and pony show.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it here. Coaching celebrations. Since I did TV, which was 06. 4, 6, 8. We've done 9.
Wow.
And 2 athletic director celebrations.
Okay.
So that's 9 coaching celebrations and 4 bowl wins? So, yeah, there have been more coaching celebrations than bowl wins. Because it's all about hope. They don't sell success. They sell hope. Because if you buy into hope, they're always the underdog. The little engine that could. They're always the scrappy underdog.
Hope.
That's right. You can always sell it.
Yep.
You can always sell it. And people will identify it every single time. Because it makes sense. Oh, the underdog. Hope. Oh, yeah, I believe in him. I'm telling you, y'all will be talked into this football team winning 9 games by the end of August. And I'm going to have to sit here and say, no, they're not. And you're not going to like me, but it's going to happen. I can see the train.
3, 4.
I can see the train coming through the tunnel right now. And I'm telling you, you're going to say out there, well, they're going to win 9, Ruscin, you're an idiot. I'm going to be like, no, they're not.
I don't think anybody's that ramped up about the
But they will be in August.
I've been here, I've been up here for 30 plus years. Every year, yeah, I get it. Everybody gets all ramped up. I don't think it's there this year where you're going to get these, the Nudniks going, well, they're going to win 10 double digits bowl game. I don't know. I think people are to the point where it's like, hey, man, give me 6 in a bowl game. I think that's reasonable. I don't think it's likely, but I think it's reasonable.
I know how this is going to work is that everybody's going to be, a Debbie Downer, and then the hype machine begins. And you start to see those 15-second practice clips where nothing happens, but it looks like something exciting is happening.
There's a long touchdown pass, and everybody gets all wound up. Then you realize, well, our corner got beat.
Oh, the green's pretty good. I think they can do it. Yeah, exactly. I know how this game is played. I've been doing this a long time. I know what's going to happen, and I'm going to have to sit up here and tell you
we're starting
winning 9.
We're starting to get pathway texts. No, I learned my lesson on that.
It's not 9; it's 10. See the 10.
We're going double digits. All right, 10 and 2.
Yeah, double digits. No right. Way. Right. So I'm just preparing you now. Like, you may like me now. You're not going to like me in 2 months. You're really not, because I'm going to have to pop the balloon. Someone's got to do it. I have. It's my cross to bear. I have to pop the balloon. Because just baseless optimism, I don't have a stomach for it. I can't do it. You got to give me something to grab onto if I'm going to be optimistic about something. I just have to.
They're in the same spot they've been in for the last couple of years, which is they've got some guys. They've got a couple of guys that you look at and you go, all right, a couple of things break right. These are really good players. They just don't have enough of them. There's no depth. That defense, man.
Same story for 15 years.
I know. It's the same story for 30 years.
Yeah. I mean, it's the way it is.
The defense is my
Nothing
primary.
Changes.
I think Petrino will hobble. He'll cobble something together. The defense scares me to death. I don't think they could stop a nosebleed.
Arkansas football is a beat-up rent house. They keep putting paint over it, but they got the same problems. The foundation sucks. The pipes leak. There's weird noises in the middle of the night that nobody likes. There's crime. I mean, it's the same. It's a bad rent house. But every so often they put a new coat of paint. You're like, oh, it looks good. They got the same problems.
Crime?
Yes, crime. I don't know. In the vandalism. It's a bad air conditioning system. it keeps freezing up, and they put Freon in it, and it works for a while, but then it breaks again. I lived in one of these places in Fort Smith.
Crime.
They won't go buy a new air conditioner. They just keep servicing the old one because it's a Band-Aid. That's all it is. Sorry. All right.
House Farm pointing out this doesn't sound U of A approved. It's not. It's only the news that it's approved.
Right. The commentary, they don't get a say in. Although they'd like one, but they don't.
Oh, they would like a big, big say.
All right, let's move on here at 17 after the hour. I was rolling. Is it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? I mean, come on. All right. You ready to have a big 4th of July? USA Fireworks, they want to make that happen for you with over 30 years in the fireworks business. USA Fireworks has helped Arkansas enjoy the holiday year after year. Go to hitthatline.com/USA Fireworks and enter for your chance to win a $2,000 retail fireworks show. Or, if someone could write a script around here, a retail fireworks show valued at $2,000.
Hey.
See how I did that?
Yeah.
English. Everybody's going to love it with USA Fireworks. So you could win that show. Go to hitthatline.com/USA Fireworks for your chance to win. We're giving this thing away Monday here on ESPN Arkansas. So you still got time to register. Hitthatline.com/USA Fireworks.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Are you ready to tackle that spring cleaning project but don't know where to start? Spring is here, and Cards is here to help you clear out that clutter with our roll-off dumpster rentals. Whether you're decluttering your garage, renovating your home, or landscaping your yard, our roll-off dumpsters are the perfect solution for all your cleanup needs. Simply choose the size that fits your project, and we'll deliver it right to your doorstep. And when you're done, we'll haul it away. Give us a call at 877-59-CARDS or visit us online at cardsrecycling.com.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Hey sports fans, tired of carrying linebacker weight? At Voxy Wellness in Rogers, we have the playbook for men who want to lose weight faster. No more fumbling with the plan. Our injectable weight loss program is as straightforward as it gets, and you can get started with a consultation online or in person. Don't let those stubborn extra pounds sideline your health. Skip the excuses and visit VoxyNWA.com to begin. That's Voxy as in V for victory, OXYNWA.com.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Hi, the folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, we are watching for a chance for an isolated shower storm this evening, otherwise just hot and humid out there. Late tonight and tomorrow morning, that's when a better chance for rain and storms moves through. Could even be some strong winds with some of these, even severe winds. We'll have to watch that carefully tomorrow morning. As we get into tomorrow afternoon, that kind of clears out. Not quite as hot, highs in the low 90s, and then on Thursday, quiet day, a little bit less humid with high temperatures again in the low 90s. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We've got a letter from abroad. I hear it now.
Good. Okay.
In an effort to win favor with the university, we now only read officially sanctioned news by the University of Arkansas.
Oh, boy.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit, get the Good Chair only at the stadium shop. So stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. He wasn't in Rolling Stone's top 500. And you want to seat the Good Chair. Razorback great Oliver Miller going to be inducted into the Southwest Conference Hall of Fame. He'll join 70 other Razorback legends. Oh, by the way, the Southwest Conference hasn't been in business in nearly 30 years.
I look forward to visiting his bust at the Southwest Conference Hall of Fame.
Would that be near Robert's big rack? Razorback great Hagen Smith got another
post scam to sell tickets to a lunch. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Hagen Smith was named the American Baseball Coaches Association Pitcher of the Year yesterday. On the day in which Tony Vitello won the national title, Arkansas got 2 players out of the portal. One guy's name is Rocco. The other one's name is Landon. NBA Draft tomorrow. We're going to be out at Twin Peaks 2 to 6, broadcasting live. We've got Bert Kreischer tickets to give away. Somebody asked they didn't get the joke about taking your shirt off. That's his thing, is he takes his shirt off and does his little comedy thing.
He has very weak jokes. So to overcompensate for that, he takes his shirt off.
So we have
the people love it.
We have tickets to give away. The show, I believe, is Thursday.
Is that right?
I believe so.
There's like 100 comics on this thing. It's quite the showcase.
They're people that you've actually heard of.
Whitney Cummings is a really big name. She's on this bill.
Swing by, take your shirt off. We'll consider giving you tickets.
Can I get tickets if I take my shirt off?
Oh God, no.
Okay,
I don't have the stomach for that.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
Ruscin and Zach X polls. Can you bring a foreign object to a street fight and still keep your honor? 59% of people said yes.
No, that's dishonorable. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you still calling this app Twitter?
No.
93% of people said yes. That's as close as we've gotten to 100 in a while.
No.
We're never going to get 100%.
No, we're not. But
not going to happen. No.
Which game causes more family fights? 54% of people said Monopoly. And now that you're older, do you side with Tom or Jerry? 62% of people said Tom.
That's right.
Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Go touch grass.
Bert Kreitzer is indeed Thursday. You know who's tomorrow night?
Who's tomorrow night? Oh, hold on. I know this. New Kids on the Block.
With Paula Abdul and DJ Jazzy
I
Jeff.
had to turn down tickets to that. Yeah, I know. Look at that. I'd have shake my ass to that. Absolutely. Straight up. Oh. Paula was very important to 15-year-old Zach.
That's tomorrow night. Woo! It's going to be a big one. All right.
Al in Fort Smith says, if I come by, I'll bet you'll give me the tickets to not take my shirt off.
We also reserve the right to do that.
That's also true.
That's right. We're running the contest here. So
here's somebody.
Melissa Etheridge and Jewel are coming in October. All right.
Here's a text out of the 870, just tuning in from Pismo Beach, California.
Pin him.
Wasn't there a disaster at Pismo Beach in Clueless?
Was there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mrs. Geist was collecting artifacts for the disaster at Pismo Beach.
When Wallace Shawn was trying to flirt with her? Oh, yeah.
And Travis brought the bong and put it in housewares. I love that movie.
That is a great.
That is such a 90s movie.
Great movie.
Yeah, I know.
But it holds up.
Yes, it does.
Because high school kids are still the same. They're stupid.
They're idiots.
Perfect.
They were idiots then.
That's
they're idiots
right.
now.
Yes.
And Paul Rudd has not aged a minute.
God, that's got to piss you off, doesn't it?
God!
He's like in his 50s now. He looks
He's
the same.
older than me.
Yeah.
He was like 20.
That pisses you off.
I think when that.
Right?
Yeah, oh God, yeah. He was like 24 when that movie came out. Something like that. Yeah. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
That's what I learned with Rolling with the Homies.
Rolling with the homies. Yeah.
DQ has no idea what we're talking about. You've seen Clueless, right?
Yeah.
I love Clueless.
Oh, bleep. You guys have Coke here? Brittany Murphy, rest in peace. Oh, man. Oh, there it is.
Robert Mann, who was Great Rex, said Pismo Beach was in Bugs Bunny a lot. So was Walla Walla, Washington. That's what he said. He said he had a big rack.
I don't know if I articulated it properly.
No, I read the text. It says, I have a big rack.
And all rack.
And one for tall. That's what he said.
The whole thing just...
Hey, when you're on your way out over to the stadium shop, just go by and tell Robert he's got a big rack.
Yeah, we'll change it up. Yeah, why not?
We'll
give Joe Bonamassa a reprieve.
Yeah, Joe took a bullet today. He's not on the top 500 guitarists of all time.
That's right. The Houston Chronicle is reporting Jim Schlossnagle has to choose tonight between A&M and Texas. Aggie brass trying to convince him to stay. That's according to the Houston Chronicle. So there it is. Boy, you want to talk about a Benedict Arnold move. If he left A&M to go to Texas, those people would be mad. And then they'd probably throw a lot of money at Tony Vitello.
Probably.
To be the coach at A&M.
He's still not leaving. He's not leaving Tennessee. He's just not. Schlossnagle seems... He's a Texas guy. He was a TCU prior to that. So it's not like... And if I remember correctly, his family still lives in the Metroplex somewhere.
Yeah, but Austin's not any closer to the Metroplex than College Station is, though. I mean, it's...
Yeah, but boy, you could have a good time in Austin.
Dude, he's got A&M rolling. Like,
yeah,
they're a heartbeat from a title. I mean, they're always winning games. They got the bubble thing. They have the best home environment in college baseball. Full stop. I mean, he's got it going on. It's rolling. It's rolling there. He'd be a fool to give that up because it's not about money. They've got the money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go to Texas, man. That place sucks.
No, it's
just, ballpark's terrible.
It is.
They play on a fully turf field in Austin.
It's a cauldron of crazy.
It's going to be 9 million degrees.
Yeah. And you're not you're way down the pecking order as far as priority goes.
Right, like below Austin city limits.
Right.
The TV show.
Westlake gets more money.
That's right. Yes, Southlake.
I saw a guy this morning at the post office with a Westlake T-shirt on. I'm like, brother, you were in the wrong city.
He wasn't wearing like West Canaan, like John Voight in Varsity Blues.
No, it said Westlake Chaps.
Bud Kilmer.
You know where Casey went? Did he go to Westlake?
No, he's from Allen.
He's from Allen.
He's from Allen. Yeah.
Either way, Texas.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, that's the latest on that. Now, again, as you mentioned, we'll be at Twin Peaks tomorrow. Doing the show. So Twin Peaks and Rogers, that's the place to be. 29-degree draft beer, made from scratch kitchen, and of course all the scenic views. The draft's on tomorrow night. NBA draft first round tomorrow night.
I think I'm staying late tomorrow.
And all kinds of stuff there at Twin Peaks in Rogers. So check us out there tomorrow here on Ruscin and Zach, starting at 2 p.m.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
The greatest pairings start with things that were great on their own, but when combined, you get something even better. And that's what happened when Branson and TYM Tractors joined forces. Two companies with a heritage of building great tractors, combined to bring you something even better. They know you want a reliable machine that is ready to work for years to come. Branson TYM Tractors know you want a versatile tractor too. They offer many different models to help you cover ground or fit into tight places. And all Branson TYM tractors are available with tons of attachments to help with your next job. And they know you want a tractor that is also affordable. That's why they believe in offering a tractor with all the capability of the competitors for less money. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new Branson TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Former Arkansas Razorback and current Kansas City Royal Caden Wallace is holding a youth baseball camp Monday, July 22nd at Shiloh Christian in Springdale. The camp is open to kids ages 6 to 14. Campers will receive a signed photo, t-shirt, goodie bag, and a photo with Caden. Sponsorship opportunities are available for those needing financial assistance. To register, or if you're a business interested in sponsoring a student athlete, visit hogtownmemorabilia.com for more information. It's the Caden Wallace Youth Baseball Camp Monday, July 22nd at Shiloh Christian in Springdale. Register now at hogtownmemorabilia.com.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Have you ever thought about what a bad haircut could do to your image? That's why you shouldn't trust your appearance to anyone except the professionals at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We believe our clients are walking billboards. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Fantasy Sports Cuts is a full-service men's hair salon where you'll always find sports on our 8 TVs, and the fridge is always full of free beer, or root beer for those little men in training. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Don't miss out on the grand opening event at MD Hair Labs and Vitality in Uptown Rogers, located right outside of the Pinnacle Country Club. Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. We're going to be broadcasting live June the 28th from 2 to 6 at 4100 South Grand Avenue. Come hang out with us and meet the doctors at MD Hair Labs and Vitality. Get your testosterone levels checked for free live on site and see if you're a candidate for men's testosterone therapy. Plus, we're giving away 6 months of free TRT and more to a few lucky guys who come out. Don't miss this chance. Visit mdhairlabs.com to learn more. We'll see you there.
I joke around and with my wife and call it my bionic knee.
But before Ernest became a patient with QC Kinetics, it was a different story.
I'd go to bed with my knee throbbing, heat, ice. I would get up in the middle of the night to get a drink or something, and I would just be hobbling.
He wasn't able to play on his rec basketball team or work in the yard. But QC Kinetics regenerative treatments turned around the situation without surgery or downtime, using Ernest's own healing properties to help restore his aching knee, now known as Ernest's Bionic. chronic knee.
I am really happy because I am playing the game that I love so much, and I'm playing with my granddaughter, and I'm gardening, and I'm on my knees, and I'm jumping up. I have a 200-pound dog, and I'm playing with my dog.
Now Ernest is living his best life thanks to QC Kinetics, and so can you. Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
Interesting when you talk about the history of markets, is people will talk in America the lost decade. So the year 2000 to the year 2010, where the S&P 500, if you look at it, it didn't go up. It actually went down from 2000 to 2010. They call it the lost decade because no one made any money if you had been invested from 2000 to 2010. Japan had a 30-year lost decade.
Right.
And that goes to where do you want your money? And diversification is extremely important. Not just diversifying your investments into different types of companies, but different countries.
Absolutely.
Because there will be periods of time America was down from 2000 to 2010. International did better in that time frame.
Mach 1 Financial Group LLC is an SEC-registered financial advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. For full disclosures, visit mach-1financial.com/disclosures.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
God, that was boring. Been a lot of complaints about a little sports talk. Again, guys, we got 2 months before games. So settle down.
Listen,
Get it all out.
I will explain it all to you. I'll explain how it all works. I'm going to peel back the curtain. I'm going to tell you how the sausage is made. I'm going to give away all the secrets coming up here in a moment, okay? So we can settle this once and for all. I'm tired of this discussion. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I scored with a Michigan girl once doing that. It was pretty good.
When's the last time I scored?
So what no one knows. A mystery.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. We've got a letter from abroad.
Okay, let me explain to you how this works, all right? I'm going to be too honest here, so everybody get ready for your phones to light up or whatever, all right?
Fabulous.
This is how this is going to work. Okay. First of all, we do the podcast. You know, we got the podcast. And I try to make it never longer than an hour because I don't want to listen to anything longer than an hour. So I don't think you do either. I could be wrong about that. But I just put myself in the earbuds, and I'm like, God, an hour is enough.
That's a long time.
And really, 50 minutes is perfect. You know, it covers it covers one commute to the grocery store in Northwest Arkansas. Wherever you are, you're 50 minutes from the grocery store traffic.
You base everything that we do on a trip to the grocery store.
Yeah, in Northwest Arkansas traffic.
Does that include
50
drive?
minutes.
Does that include drive?
Yeah, all of it. 50 minutes.
Okay, I did. I went grocery shopping. We had a baseball game on the air, 12:30 on Saturday.
Yeah.
I left at 11:45 and was back at like 12:28, just in time to hear the baseball game kick off. So yeah, all right, 45 minutes is about right.
So what? So this is, and by the way, this is the way everything's going. This is a very important thing. What we do on the radio is important, but this is important too. This podcast thing, and generally, we need 4 segments. Okay, that makes a podcast. So doesn't it? So you can see, like, if I get 8 segments out of today's show, well, that's 2 podcasts. And how to put it up. I've been given no instruction on this thing ever in 2 years.
Megaphone. Yeah, we got a
megaphone. Take the megaphone. the other side.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, Randy, where does Tennessee rank in the Directors Cup? I'll hang up and listen.
Not the Directors Cup. Guys in ties just to gratify themselves. The Directors Cup. Who cares?
Enjoy the pleasure of an Arkansas win and pleasuring yourself to that win, man.
So, like, we were talking to the engineer about this today.
Yeah.
Like, we're in here for 4 hours. Most days by 3:30, I've got enough for the podcast. So now, what are we doing the rest of the day? We're killing time at this point.
And DQ, that's what happens is we get bored, and that's when we start taking shots at Mia.
That's right. Yeah, at a boredom.
That's what happens. We get bored. We don't know what to do with our hands, and we just start taking shots at cats. And
trouble is afoot then at that point.
Yeah, and by the way, consensus was it was not a bad angle. You have enough of the podcast, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, there we go.
So you see, here's the conundrum. We can't just stop after 90 minutes. We have to keep going because it's still a radio show. So my problem is I don't know what the hell to do for the other 2.5. All right? You see what's going on here?
And work is not one of those options.
No.
Guys, I don't want to work.
No. I just want to bang the drum all day.
You, Tony!
So that's how the whole situation works. And if you get a lot of sports, well, maybe some of this stuff may emerge in a podcast later in the week. Work smarter, not harder, kids. That's how that works. So anyway, there you go. So I'm just trying to do enough to get a podcast together, and then the rest of the show is, we're just eating innings, especially in June,
pretty much
when all the sports are over. So,
boy, officially, I mean, you can close the book on Kellner. It's over for this year.
Right. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, the academic and scholastic and sports year is over.
Right.
Now we look forward to the 24-25 disaster.
Bob and Branson wants to know why the 5 o'clock hour is never in the podcast. That's a great question, Bob.
You know why, Bob? Because by 3, he just literally laid it out for you. By 4:30, we're done.
Right. It's usually not very good.
And also, when we record it, it's the first 3 things that pop up. Bob, nobody's listening. You have to sit and you have to listen to it. And it's a very.
It takes a lot for I will admit that it takes a lot for the 5 o'clock hour to make the podcast. It doesn't happen very often. We may have to start noting moving forward when something good happened in the 5 o'clock hour. But
now.
Chuck's in it every Thursday. That's at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, Bob.
So what are you talking about, Bob?
Shut up, Bob. See, DQ, this is what happens. We're out of stuff, and now we just...
And you get mean.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah, we really do.
Because we're stuck in here.
Yes. And it's nothing personal, but we're stuck.
We're stuck. We can't go anywhere.
Right.
For another hour 10. We're stuck in here. So we get angry because we're stuck in here. That's what it is. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Great question from Bailey.
Yeah.
When making a PB&J, do you put the peanut butter on both slices of bread or just one?
No. Nope.
It's one.
Nope. Peanut butter on one slice, jelly on the other.
No.
You mush them together. That's a sandwich.
You have to put peanut butter on both, or the jelly will seep through the bread.
Nope.
It's peanut butter, jelly, bring the bread over. That's
on the same piece of bread?
Yes.
So there's an empty piece of bread?
And then you fold it over.
No.
Yes.
That's weird.
No.
How is that
one on
weird?
each side and you marry them together?
No.
Why don't you just spread the jelly on the other piece of bread then?
Because, first of all, I don't spread the jelly. I have one of those tubes, and it goes, one of those.
I love those.
Oh, it's the best.
If you buy jelly in a jar, you're a sucker.
You're archaic.
Why?
Because you
it's
can
the
get
best kind.
No, it is not.
Oh, my God.
No. First of all, when you do it with the tube, it's like being a chef. You go, wee.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
It's the same thing.
You can draw.
It's not the
you
same.
can spell names.
It's all Welch's.
It's more chemically. Oh, well, I used local source jelly and jam.
Of course you do. Using farmer's market jelly over here.
Probably traded 2 illegal chickens
$15
for that.
a jar.
Her mom's making side deals with chickens to get the locally sourced.
Some of us pay our taxes. We don't have $15 to spend on jelly. You got to spend $3 on Welch's like the rest of them.
Did they give you the locally sourced jelly at the farmer's market after you signed a petition?
Yes.
You put it on with a knife or a spoon.
Knife. Who's that?
No.
Oh my God!
Knife for the peanut butter, and then the jelly just comes out of the tube on its own.
Yes, yeah.
Knife for the peanut butter.
Tube?
The tube, that's weird. It comes in a jar.
No.
if you tell me you use crunchy peanut butter, I'm leaving the
Well,
studio.
I do like crunchy peanut butter. Oh my god!
I can't work like this. I can't work like this. Not only can we not work like this, we don't want to work with somebody who eats
I like
crunchy
both.
peanut butter.
I can't work like this.
Which is your preferred
Tommy!
method?
Crunchy?
Oh, good God.
Oh, no.
What happened to you?
Why don't you like the crunchy peanut butter?
Next thing you're going to be telling me is you're using that Matthew McConaughey, organic deodorant, and all of a sudden no! These people have gotten to you. You lived in
What
Springdale.
people?
The hippies, the
Fayetteville?
freaks. Yes.
Is he the guy who hasn't had a cell phone in 3 years? Matthew McConaughey?
No, Woody Harrelson.
Oh, Woody Harrelson. That's
Woody
right.
Harrelson
Sorry,
had
my
the
bad.
phone.
Well, they were both in that show, so I got them confused. Sorry.
Yeah, great point here out of the 479. Crunchy peanut butter tears up the bread.
That's true.
Well,
Like putting gravel on a sandwich.
Come on. Oh. Well, there is a better way.
You have really pissed these people off.
This is the first great lesson I learned in my life. Was when I discovered there was peanut butter in the red
You're somebody
jar.
who puts Cairo
Smooth.
syrup on it?
Ugh. I can't work like this.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get Freddie
This is
Coleman
upsetting.
ready. Can we have him at 5 o'clock? I can't do this. I don't have the strength anymore for this.
Oh, great question here. DQ, do you clean the utensil before dipping it in the other spread?
No, of course not.
Gross.
Steve complaining that there's only 2 flavors that come in the tube. There's only one flavor in a peanut butter and jelly. There is one.
No.
There is one acceptable answer.
Strawberry.
I've never been more disappointed in my life.
I hate grape jelly. I love strawberry. It is so good.
The saying is, we're not mad. We're just disappointed. We're mad.
I'm heartbroken over this.
DQ. The only acceptable jelly is grape. That's
Have
it.
you ever had Well, I think it's actually called strawberry jam.
It's not.
What is it?
It's grape jelly, strawberry jam.
Is it preserves?
I don't know
Does it
what
have
preserves
seeds in it?
Ooh, I don't like the seeds.
Ugh.
The jam or jelly does have to be smooth.
You went to college. You were a normal kid when you went to college. You spend 4 years up in Hippieville, and all of a sudden,
Hippieville,
and you suddenly are eating preserves and organic and locally sourced.
I
No.
don't eat organic.
Why?
No.
Tastes weird.
In Elkins, grape jelly's good enough.
Yeah,
From Welch's.
DQ.
It's good enough.
Turn your back on your family
That's
and your
right.
friends. They eat grape jelly.
Your people.
Yeah.
I like strawberry.
Chaz says this is grounds for termination.
How?
Because
You're not reading the people who said strawberry is good.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Right. No, this is a judgment thing.
Lots of people are saying strawberry is good.
They don't count because we don't agree with them.
Ethan will be at the farmer's market in Fayetteville on Saturday with a sign that says ban crunchy peanut butter.
It's very good. Oh, boy. I don't know how we can continue.
Now, the peanut butter can't be homemade.
No!
It's gotta be
What is wrong with
on
people?
the Walmart shelf.
Jif is the only acceptable peanut butter.
Got it in there.
Yeah, Jif.
Yeah.
Creamy, not gravelly.
Jif crunchy.
No.
They do make one that's called extra crunchy. I do not like that. It is like eating rocks.
Go outside and eat some of the road. It's the same thing.
It's not as bad as. When's the last time you had it?
I never
You've
will I.
never tried
I
it?
have tried it once, and I didn't like it. Yeah, great. Hey, Bob and Branson says we might as well put Captain Crunch in your peanut butter. It's the same thing.
It's just a little bit of it. It elevates the sandwich a little bit more.
I have to
elevates.
It elevates the sandwich.
I have to interject here. Captain Crunch gets beat up. If you just a couple seconds longer in the milk than normal, it will not beat up the roof of your mouth. It's not that
Captain Crunch will tear the hell out.
No,
of the top
no.
of your
It
mouth.
is no.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, but no, can't do it.
The reputation, Captain Crunch, it's not fair.
You know what, DQ? I think your life is a sham. FedEx guy's right. You won't eat mashed potatoes because of the texture, but you'll like crunchy peanut butter?
Those are not the same textures.
I'm very confused here. Yeah. By the way, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach.
Where do you come down on the peanut butter and jelly in one?
I hate that. That's
no, that's
disgusting.
no good. What is that called?
Hold on.
Goober?
DQ,
No good.
any
It's
peanut
called
butter and
goober.
jelly discussion from this point forward, you are to step out of. You
I
are
don't-
not.
I'm
Your
I'm
opinion
agreeing.
is
I'm
not
agreeing
welcome
with you
here.
though.
I like it. It's fine.
Goober, the goober is no good.
As long as it's grape. It has to be grape. Grape is the only acceptable one.
Yeah. What about these Uncrustables? You ever eat one of those?
Yeah.
Does this suck?
I like Uncrustables.
Chaz says if you guys want to fire her now, we'd understand.
It's easier to make a peanut butter sandwich than to get a Crustable ready to eat. To me, it's not any more convenient.
Well, that's not the point of them.
What's the point of them?
They're supposed to be frozen, so you put them in a kid's lunchbox, and it's unfrozen by lunch.
Kids can't have peanut butter at lunch anymore. Next. They can't. It's not allowed anymore.
Everybody's got peanut allergies.
Right. You know, some kid will blow up or something. You can't do it.
I never experienced a peanut allergy until my daughter went to school. It's the first time I ever...
Do you remember when there was a peanut... I think it was a peanut butter recall?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that because it was banned. And it wasn't ever banned in Elkins for any other reason besides this recall.
I don't remember ever, as a child, having food recalled.
Really?
Never.
Well, nobody cared back then.
No, we were latchkey kids. We were hanging out the side of the car. Your mom had you by one arm. Is that fun?
Right. That's right. Oh, man. What a deal. Here.
Yeah, really.
What a deal.
Creamy peanut butter and grape jam in the jar is the best. Okay. Thank you, Chris.
This guy just sent us a voice memo, but I don't want to play it because it might be a bad word or something there.
Bad idea.
But I'm curious. I didn't...
No.
Someone's bending the technology here. DQ is a hot dog, a sandwich.
Right now, DQ, there is a resolution going to the Tontitown Civic over at the mayor's office. They are passing a resolution. They feel good about you hating them now.
Well, I don't live there anymore, so.
Pento's on the phone here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Hi, Pento.
Hi. I'm agreeing with you on the grape. That's the best. That's the only kind.
It's the only acceptable one. It's a total profiling question.
Yeah.
Now, honey roast, smooth, creamy peanut butter is also very good.
Mm-hmm.
But now, from a guy that got up at 4 o'clock in the morning for many, many years, made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to eat for breakfast, I had a thought one morning. You know how you get the American sliced cheeses and they're wrapped in the paper in the cellophane?
Yep.
Kind of, you know, you just unwrap it. But why couldn't you do that with jelly? And why couldn't you do that with peanut butter? So I did some research. It was attempted over at Oklahoma State, and evidently it can't be done.
Oh, wow. That's disappointing.
It's upsetting.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
I thought maybe I'd hit on something big.
Well, you know, that's why they tried it. They knew that was a multi-million-dollar idea, but it, didn't work out though.
You know the difference in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for breakfast and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch?
No.
Potato chips.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
yeah,
right.
you don't get potato chips at 7 a.m. No, you can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, bingo. Have a good day, boys.
Thank you, Pinto. All right. That's the real Pinto, not that Fugazi Pinto on the internet that says he's the real one. He's not. That's the real guy.
DQ is taking she's taking some body blows right now.
That's not even Pinto's burner on the X platform. That's just some guy who says he's Pinto and he's not.
DQ FedEx Guy 2 says you're a Subaru outdoor sticker and a petition away from being full Fayetteville.
Oh, boy.
Yep. We lost her.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. A person wearing a clown mask robbed a convenience store in Fort Smith on Tuesday, according to police. They say they walked into an Easy Mart at Grand Avenue in Fort Smith. He said he had a gun and was able to steal money before running away. Police are asking you to call if you have any information on the suspect. We've got more acts coming to the Walmart Amp. Post Malone just announced he'll be making a stop at the Amp in Rogers on October 13th. The pre-sale starts Wednesday, June 26th. Tickets go on sale to the public July 1st. And it's been nearly 1 month since the devastating tornadoes hit our area in Benton County on May 26th. Check with 4029 News tonight and we'll have an update on the cleanup and more information on how you can get disaster assistance relief. Those are your headlines. I'm Allison Wise.
This June, celebrate Dad with a gift of adventure at Wheels RV. We're rolling out Father's Day specials all month long. Treat your family to a summer they'll never forget. Camping has always been a perfect way to disconnect from the world and tune into family and friends. We make it easy with exclusive discounts and bonus offers on our entire inventory, including Brinkley, Grand Design, and Forest River. Let's make this Father's Day one he'll never forget. Visit us at Wheels RV and start your journey to endless summer memories.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
How could I possibly be expected to handle work on a day like this? Take a day off and check out the new and pre-owned rides at Rath Mitsubishi. Bring in your old ride and get up to 27% extra for your trade on any of our new or road-ready certified used cars. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
The only local, family, and alumni-owned Razorback store.
Yep, our names are on Senior Walk, and we understand what that charging Razorback means.
From new students to season ticket holders, we have everything you need.
From floor coverings, wall art, game room items, and other stuff to decorate your home or dorm room.
To things for your pet or all sorts of clothing, we have it all.
We feature brands like Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, Columbia, and many, many others, all in the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
You know, your dad's side's starting to go viral.
Hey, what, is that a new thing? Can I get a pill or a shot for that?
Anyway, you can call us at 479-STADIUM or 479-782-3486.
Or drop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium in Fayetteville. If you need to, you can shop us online at them Gram thing.
Dad, let me do this. What he means is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs.
What's going on the grill tonight? Well, whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of steak to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill. This summer will be a feast for the senses. Whether you're cooking up an inspired new recipe or a favorite family dish, visit Richard's Country Meat Market for the best meats in town. And Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 479-443-0000 for ready-to-grill kebabs, bacon-wrapped fillets, perfectly flavored gourmet beef patties, quarter-pound beef franks, and shop-made sausages. You don't even have to worry about the sides or desserts because Richard's has you covered with their home-style recipes. So for an irresistibly delicious summer meal on the grill, stop by Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue. Online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks is always adding exciting cocktails to the menu, like the expertly balanced Sincoro Hall of Fame Margarita. Try it at your local lodge today.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 65 days. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The goat.
I was wrong.
Okay. Touch the thing every now and then. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. 866-285-4005. This is your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
No one's secret is ever safe with me.
Was that taken out of context too?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's true.
That is true, unfortunately.
That's great self-awareness. There's not a lot of that in the world anymore, so you should be commended for that. But my God, your taste in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches is beyond the pale.
You are mean.
I am mean. I'm mean because we're stuck in here. That's what it is. We're trapped.
I think we've
like lab rats.
I think we've had a breakthrough today. I think we've figured out that once the podcast obligations are fulfilled,
this just becomes like a roast.
It's house arrest.
That's right. Yeah.
It's house arrest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top dog.
But if we only did, she won't bark.
She will.
It would regain your standing.
Right.
DQ.
Yes, we would overlook your poor choices in petition management and peanut butter.
No, you wouldn't.
Fancy jellies. Marmalade.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Marmalade is so good.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Orange
It's
marmalade.
too fancy for
What
me.
do you put orange marmalade?
Toast.
No, you're doing this wrong. Grape jelly is it's like WD-40. You use it for everything. Everything.
What about no? You don't know. You ever had this actual cinnamon toast?
Yes.
Well, that's the
now
real
you
deal.
do cinnamon. You make cinnamon toast.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
You mix up some sugar and some cinnamon
okay.
in a bowl.
Hey, Emerald. There are actual cup measurements. What do you use?
Just pour some sugar in, pour some cinnamon in. Mix it up.
You're just out here just willy-nilly, just going through life. Eating
No,
strawberry.
that's like the cinnamon toast is the ultimate struggle meal. You guys know? Are you guys aware of the struggle meals?
No, fire away.
Okay, there's a few that come to my mind.
Okay.
Cinnamon toast is definitely one of them.
Struggle. What is a struggle meal?
It's like you have a bunch of ingredients in your house, but you don't have the main thing to make it a meal.
Right.
So my favorite struggle meal is probably actually tortilla chips, and then you sprinkle shredded cheese on them, and you put it in the microwave.
You've always got to have a random can of like Wolf chili in there.
Yeah.
Always. Oh, I'm trying to teach my daughter this lesson.
If you always have that sliced cheese in the fridge, you can get out.
You can get a lot of meals out of. You need two. You have to have two. You can't have one.
Right.
You got to have two. That struggle meal, cinnamon toast is another one.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese is definitely.
Well, that's kind of a meal.
Now
The
that
struggle
hits
meal
home
is,
with her. She loves her some grilled
I
cheese.
do too, but I mean,
struggle meal
it's
is like
handy.
something you wouldn't want anyone else to know that you eat.
Cereal from a helmet.
Like, have you ever microwaved a marshmallow?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
Why?
Well, if you microwave a marshmallow, it gets really big, and then you can wait for it to like harden, and then you can eat it with a fork.
What?
What
the hell are you talking about?
30 minutes have been unreal here. I mean, this is insane.
What?
Yeah.
I have a on the cinnamon toast. So they make a spread now that is cinnamon and sugar in the spread. It's like it's brown and you put it on there.
No, you got
It's not bad.
No, I'm not saying it, but no, if you're gonna do it, it's butter.
You got to do the real thing.
Yes.
But the facsimile is pretty good. I wouldn't totally dismiss it. We've got a tub of it in the fridge.
Oh God, here we
It's
go.
fine.
Scott, anytime we talk food, you guys eating habits pop up. Scott says his struggle meal is Doritos and cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So see, that's that kind of thing.
Club crackers and milk. I love me some club crackers, don't you?
And milk?
Oh yeah. Or chocolate milk sometimes. Oh.
And milk?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a struggle meal.
strange, but it is a struggle meal.
Thank you. I got one. All right.
and milk?
Yeah, chocolate milk.
Okay.
Yeah. I eat crackers until I run out of milk, and then I'm done. So, it's 6, 7 crackers, whatever it is.
Oh, God.
What happened now?
Phil Elson is texting.
Oh, boy.
Phil, why are you listening to this?
Yeah, why was a respectable member of the Arkansas Press Corps listening to this?
He says, microwave s'mores are the way to go. Microwaving marshmallows is worthy. Okay. But, Phil, here's my
Glad
question.
he agrees.
Hold on. Phil, what are the components in a proper s'more? This has been a
chocolate marshmallow
graham cracker.
Yes, that's right. Hey, somebody for the wedding got us one of those smokeless fire pits.
Ooh.
So
Wow.
we're going to have, real s'mores.
That whole thing's a racket. You know that, right?
What,
the registry?
It is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a complete and total racket.
Hey, what could I tell you?
Did anybody double up to get anything you didn't want?
No. And nobody went rogue and was like, well, this is what I think you want. No, people stuck to the list.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Appreciate that.
Dr. K is saying his struggle meal is a fried bologna sandwich. I've never tried fried bologna. I've tried smoked bologna. And
all right,
that is straight from the gods.
DQ, your work for tomorrow is done, because here are 2 poll questions. 1, how do you construct a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
That is good.
And 2, do you have bologna in your fridge right now?
No. Roast beef.
Okay. Well, the guy said bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
I just wondered I want to know the percentage of people that have bologna in the fridge.
Gilligan, he and I are kindred spirits when it comes to the struggle meal. He says his struggle meal for him post-college was stovetop stuffing. 2 boxes would last him an entire week. Dude, I love stovetop stuffing. And then I discovered that you can go get the stuffing breadcrumbs, and you can make it your way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same amount of time, but you can add all the stuff you like. Oh my gracious!
Someone else said they had hamburger helper with no hamburger.
So helper?
It was just the pasta.
All right,
helper.
Now, DQ, you would agree that Phil is a respected member of the media, correct?
Yeah, he's gonna say he uses chocolate.
But
everyone
no,
does.
The answer, I'm looking, yes or no. Phil is. You trust his judgment,
I
right?
trust Phil.
Okay. He says graham on the bottom, put a Hershey Kiss on, 30 seconds in the microwave, stick a large marshmallow onto a Hershey's Kiss, 8 seconds, microwave cover with a graham cracker.
Well,
Chocolate,
interesting.
Marshmallow,
for the
graham
for
cracker.
the microwave, you go Hershey's Kiss rather than Hershey bar.
Yeah,
That's
because then it melts.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
Where if you put the bar down, it falls over the side. That's smart. It's gravity.
Right.
Phil understands gravity.
I thought, with the fire pit, you get the mallow and you get it, smoking, and then you just mush it all together in there, and it's excellent, right? Isn't that how that works?
Look, the only one of us that has not experienced a proper s'more apparently is DQ.
I have eaten it with
Now,
chocolate before.
I've said this before. This is a free public service. Do not fall into the trap with these square marshmallows. Don't do it. Stick with the round ones. The square ones, it'll fit better. It's not the same. It's not.
And the regular sized round.
That's right. Yeah, regular
marshmallows.
size.
Don't
That's
get
right.
the big ones.
Nope.
Chris in Fort Smith with a good question. Do y'all do pre-employment drug screening? Did you get screened?
No.
I didn't get screened.
I haven't taken a drug test for work since 2003.
How'd that go?
I passed.
Hey, there you go.
I was
Atta
clean
kid.
back then. Not anymore. I got all kinds of drugs running through me. Are you crazy? How do you think I sit here every day and I'll go nuts? It's crazy. Okay. I had a question for you, DQ. On the struggle meal, is a bag of popcorn a struggle meal?
I'd say so.
Okay.
I've eaten popcorn as a meal many times.
Yeah.
What I used to do whenever I was a kid, this also involves I guess all struggle meals kind of involve the microwave.
Yes.
Because you can't
It is
really
convenient.
cook as a kid. But what I used to do is I would microwave Reese's Pieces.
Oh.
So I'd microwave Reese's Pieces, and they would get kind of soft in the middle, so the peanut butter was melted, and then I would, half them.
Wow. Okay.
Text of the 870.
Yeah.
His struggle meal, I once had hamburger helper with no hamburger.
I said that.
Did you?
Yes.
Dang it! Dang it!
It wasn't
You
me
answered,
that time.
too.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh,
It
good
wasn't
Lord.
me that time. I feel great
Grant
now.
Hot Springs said his struggle meal saltines and mayo.
That's gross. I'm sorry. That is disgusting.
Freaking gross.
Well, he feels very judged now, I'm sure. Good way to go, you guys. Make him feel bad.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
Now Phil's taking shots. Kevin in Prairie Grove says we're talking about Phil, he who dissects his Kit Kat bar and then eats it.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, look, leave Phil out of this. It was the best reference I had.
I value Phil's food opinions.
Exactly, especially when they
He knows what
align
he's
with
doing.
mine.
That's right. Yes, exactly. I value his opinion more when I agree with it.
Absolutely.
Because that's how America works.
Here's a struggle meal: peanut butter and marshmallow spread sandwich. That marshmallow spread.
Oh, that's a fluffin' nutter.
Oh my!
That's what that's called.
I'm sorry. It's called a what?
A fluffin' nutter. A fluffin' nutter sandwich.
One more time.
It's called a fluffin' nutter sandwich. You get peanut butter and the marshmallow fluff from the jar
Would
and
you
put
say
it on bread.
without sandwich?
No, I will not.
Why?
Because you're going to turn it into a drop and we're going to have a problem. I'm on to you guys.
Oh, God. Hacker says it's Vienna sausage, pralines, and a pickle.
You can tell that is the wait a minute. That is the meal of someone who spends their entire day alone in a van. That's what that meal is. Zach's gonna throw up. Oh my God. We're losing him, DQ. Let's go full screen to this. This is great for ratings. There he is. He's not puking yet, folks, but he's close. Your drive home is powered by
Okay, this
Mrs.
cannot
Sparky
be
here on Ruscin
true.
and Zach.
Jeff says his dad does peanut butter, jelly, and bologna and mustard sandwich.
It sounds like something Screech Powers would eat back in the day.
That can't be real.
I'm keeping the camera on MDQ until he either quits or throws up. One or the other.
Fritos and buttermilk, and you eat it like cereal.
By the way, if he hurls, I'm out of here. We got to put Freddie Coleman on. You want some Woodford? Would that help?
I'm sweating. Gross.
Have some Dr. Pepper.
No.
Drink some of the cologne. That'd help you out. Good God, man. Way to go, BE. You broke Zach. Congratulations.
God, that was disgusting.
Man.
God. Wrong.
Poll question. What's worse, listening to this or being stuck in traffic on the interstate right now? Because I got to tell I don't know. It's a hell ball right now. I got to tell you.
God.
By the way, all of that was recorded and
Awesome.
will be a
That's
great drop soon.
I am sweating. Oh, God, that's gross. Hacker, you're an ass. Oh, man.
Yeah. Now they're all sending in texts to try and make you hurl. So look what you've done.
God. It's like when I was throwing up in the bathtub.
These are also the sounds that will be made after Arkansas loses by 30 to Oklahoma State in football. We'll be making the same noises there. All right.
Oh, God.
Megan, hashtag quality radio.
Yeah, thanks.
Nothing people love to listen more than a man wretch. That's what they want to hear. Yeah. All right, there you go. Okay. Cold hot dogs. No. No. You gotta zap them for a few seconds.
Please.
Get some heat on those things. Come on. Cold hot dogs. CH is crying, laughing. You've made him craft. Congratulations.
That's great. Thanks.
He's crafting. Or lying. I'm not sure which one it is. It's right. That's right. Abner says we have hit the mother load on drops.
Are we done? Have we we've the disk drive is full?
Yeah, we're gonna have to we need a new drive. We've used up all the gigs.
Oh, that was gross.
Would you like to talk about Tony Vitello now?
Yeah, anything.
Oh my God! All right. Text us something that's not food related at 866-285-4005.
Once I start, I can't stop, and that's the problem. Okay.
About how often a year do you retch like that?
At least once, maybe twice, depending on how much mom water or pickles I have to hear about. That number goes up. Wow.
You don't like pickles?
Phil, very happy. He tuned in. He says he's better for it. Well, I told you you're better than this.
No, this is how not to do it.
Yeah, this is exactly how you don't do this.
Steve says if you talk about Tony, it's going to make him wretch.
Yeah,
So
all right.
there's,
Well, it's better
there's
you
no
than me.
winning here. No one can win. God almighty. What happened here? Let's go to the McClarty Daniel
please.
hotline here and talk to Robert in Fort Smith. Hello, Robert.
We're not going to talk about food, but I have to just say, Vitello's speech talking how great Dave was for him, that made me sick. It's just like, I know he's got to do it for his mentor, but really?
Yeah,
You
I think Tony to me is such a fraud. He's a slimy guy. I don't like him. I just don't like him.
Well, he needs to go to Texas. That's fine because I don't think he'll win another one in Tennessee, but that's just me. But I just didn't care for the speech, so y'all have a good
All right, thank you, Robert. Yeah. I don't know. I just get now. Of course, when Tony is hired here, eventually, he'll be the greatest coach of all time, and I will eat my words. But I just don't like him. I just don't like him.
Okay.
I don't like the way he stands during a game. I don't like what he talks. I don't like the way he overmanages.
Like the cut of his jib.
I don't like the. I don't. And listen, that man's in his 40s and has a jet black beard. Bull crap. Bull crap. That is a dyed beard, and I don't like that either.
Is he married?
No.
Does he have kids?
No.
That beard's legit.
Oh, he's out there on the loose.
He has no stress.
Guy's going to get more, whatever, toilet seat or whatever. I mean, he's out there. He's going to have a good time. Assuming women in Knoxville know who the baseball coach is, which may not be very.
Oh, you missed that. When Nick Limbird was here, he is a friend of his. It's in Knoxville. Says that married women drive by his house just to see if he's out there.
Tony's?
Yeah.
Do they throw their underwear like, who was that? Tom Jones, the singer? They'd always throw their underwear on the stage.
Yeah. DQ, are women still doing that?
I think sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I do know. Do you guys know the rapper Young Gravy?
No.
Okay.
Do we look like
we know old gravy. We don't know young gravy.
Well, Young Gravy does this thing actually where he donates all the bras that are thrown on stage to like the local women's shelter wherever. Because he did a show in Fayetteville.
How did I miss that?
How do we miss Young Gravy? What were we doing?
Did we have tickets to give away, or did sales steal all of those?
Well, it wasn't at the Amp.
Well, just a pop-up show?
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Apparently, we've talked about this before. According to we have? You did?
He talks about moms a lot.
Who doesn't?
Young Gravy.
Oh, wow. This text on the McClarty Journal hotline says, those comments by Tony were putting his name in the bag for the Arkansas job when DVH is done.
Why would he leave Tennessee? Somebody's got to answer that question for me, other than...
I think he can win another one. I mean, I don't agree with Robert. I mean, that team has been right there almost every year he's been there. So what makes me believe they're going to back down? I mean, they're probably not going to go back-to-back. Because usually you get pretty lazy after you win the title. See Ole Miss and the Mississippi State and LSU.
The Tennessee party is going to be pretty good. They're going to have a good summer.
But I don't see them going anywhere. And in the big picture, maybe next year they drop off. But in the big picture, I don't think they're going anywhere. And now, in the current scheme of things, obviously Arkansas beats them on facilities. But what else?
I don't know.
Because Tennessee's facilities suck. They're horrible. I think they're doing something about it, but I mean, good Lord. Win.
It helps.
So, I mean, you got them on facilities. Great. There's more to it than that. That's obvious. Tennessee's facilities are horrible. They just won a national title. Come on. More to it than that.
Tony's going to have a good time when they get back to Knoxville.
How many mom waters is he going to have? God, that guy. Listen, he's rich.
Yep.
He's a champion.
He's single.
He's a single guy in his 40s.
Living the
This
dream.
guy is going to have a time. Oh, man. He doesn't even need to fire up the app. He'll just be out there.
DQ, here's your third and final poll question tomorrow. Young gravy, sausage gravy, or chocolate gravy?
That's good.
We know your opinions on chocolate gravy.
If you put chocolate gravy on a biscuit, you should be executed.
I was happy to learn in a different conversation that the Mrs. R is also not a fan of chocolate gravy.
Oh, and you didn't know this? That's like a date, a first date question.
I knew it and I forgot. It went to the back of my brain and then it was brought up again.
Okay, but you knew this going in. You'd already checked that box.
Yes, we have our only major food discrepancy is what sauce to use with chicken.
You two realize
she is team honey mustard and I am team ranch.
You do realize
we are
you two are exactly the same,
except on chicken. Yes.
No, I mean you're literally the same person.
She will not budge on honey mustard at all, and I'm like, ranch is the way to go, and she's like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, no, it's ranch. She's like, no, honey mustard.
They're already bickering like an old couple.
This is the one thing, though. This is the one thing. It's the chicken. It's the dip.
You're the same person.
I know. Isn't it great?
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see here. Corey B wants to know about Schlossnagel. So the last thing I saw.
Hang on. We may have a.
Do we have movement?
Maybe. Hang on.
Do we have movement? Is there smoke?
I would like to make sure. I have fallen down this rabbit hole once before.
Yeah.
So give me a second.
Yeah.
Here he is.
No. Okay, I have it. 247 is reporting. Schlossnagel is leaving College Station to become the new baseball coach at Texas.
Woo!
Now, this is pointed out by somebody else here. Schlossnagel last night told a reporter they were being selfish for asking about the Texas job.
Yeah.
This is, you kids may not remember this, but a long, long time ago, Kansas with Roy Williams lost the national title game to Syracuse, Carmelo Anthony. And after the game, because North Carolina was in flux, they needed a coach. I think Doherty had flamed out at that point. And Bonnie Bernstein asks Roy about the North Carolina job after he lost at Kansas. And Roy Williams said, quote, I don't give a bleep about North Carolina. And then 2 days later, he's the coach of North Carolina, won national title, all that stuff.
And they embraced him, and the conquering hero had come home.
So Schlossnagel did the same thing last night. Did. So it is being reported.
Is he a Texas guy?
I mean, well, he was at TCU.
No. I mean, like a what do you call it? A Texas A&M or Texas graduate. Do you have any ties to Austin?
No. He went to Elon in college.
Oh, my God.
He grew up in Maryland.
He went to Elon?
Yeah.
Well, the question is IQ already.
Yeah. There was one thing I saw that him and the AD Del Conte are good friends. So that's what happened there.
There's the link.
Well, now A&M has to throw a bunch of money at Tony Vitello, don't they? Is that how this goes?
No. He's not going to college.
Who are they going to get? Tony could win anywhere.
Sure.
Except probably here. But he could win anywhere else.
But again, he's getting everything he wants in Knoxville. He just won a national title. They are at the top of the mountain. Why would you leave the top of the mountain to go somewhere else? Makes no sense.
Well, now A&M needs a coach.
Okay.
Apparently. If this is all, happening or whatever. Maybe this is nothing official yet, but, it's out there. They're out there saying.
Take Alex Cora. Please take Alex Cora. Please take Alex Cora.
No.
Fine.
You know who A&M could go get is Wes Johnson over at Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia's not any good. A&M's a better job than Georgia. They could get Wes. Yeah, they could do that. Or they fix everyone's problems, and A&M hires Nate Thompson. Oh, hey, everybody wins.
What about old Link over at FSU?
You don't leave FSU for A&M.
Maybe you do.
Link's an FSU guy. Too.
Tallahassee is a bleep hole.
College Station is not great either.
But they have oil money.
Oh, that's true. Well, they got circus money,
Kevin and Prairie Grove pointing out that Del Conte was the AD at TCU when Schlossnagel was there. So there's another tie.
If A&M hired let's spin this around. If A&M hired Wes and then Georgia hired Nate Thompson, there would be a line down the street of Razorback fans to help him pack his house up to leave. So he'd get a lot of free help with that. I'm just saying. The people want him gone, I tell you. I don't know why, but they don't like him. All right. It's your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. River City Coatings in Van Buren. They're here. Whether you have a small or large job, River City Coatings, they're here for your powder coating needs. It's not just a layer of paint, It becomes part of the metal and can withstand chemicals, abrasions, and more. You get over 25 years experience there. They offer a variety of colors, and they can do anything there at River City Coating. No job is too big or too small. Think it might be too expensive? Think it might not be possible? Give us a call. Let them help you at River City Coatings. 479-471-7675 or rivercitycoatings.com. River City Coatings.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. hims.com/joy.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Because comfort keeps us going. So grab your family, your friends, and your Wrangler layers for some fresh air adventures together. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers the largest selection of golf and leisure vehicles with a full custom shop servicing all of Northwest Arkansas and the surrounding areas. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers 5 lines of golf and leisure vehicles, including E-Z-GO and Cushman. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports is a full-service dealership. Stop by 2733 North McConnell Avenue in Fayetteville or shop online at arpowersports.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Lindsay & Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay & Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay & Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay & Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
Hi, the folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, we are watching for a chance for an isolated shower storm this evening, otherwise just hot and humid out there. Late tonight and tomorrow morning, that's when a better chance for rain and storms moves through. Could even be some strong winds with some of these, even severe winds. We'll have to watch that carefully tomorrow morning. As we get into tomorrow afternoon, that kind of clears out. Not quite as hot, highs in the low 90s, and then on Thursday, quiet day, a little bit less humid with high temperatures again in the low 90s. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
We need to start buying like 30-second commercials on TV just to explain we're not a sports show.
No, we tried that. Remember with the apologies for all the...
Yeah. No, like, we need to put them in other places. We'll have DQ do it. I mean, they don't want to see us.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
All right. Cool.
I'll do whatever. You tell me where to show up, I'll be there.
Yeah, you were on time today. I was impressed.
I was very much on time today.
I appreciated that. Don't think I didn't.
Right. Well, when you go, you can't. If you go outside and do any kind of physical activity before 8 o'clock, you're risking a death sentence. So
I've never
freeze up the morning.
I've never in this country. I've never felt that my rights were being infringed upon until today. I walked out at lunchtime. My God, it's hot.
Yeah, it is. How hot is it?
Ugh,
not good, right?
No, there's sweat in places there shouldn't be sweat.
Yeah. It's so hot outside. The roadside entrepreneurs have signs that say "We'll work for shade."
Man,
it's
the fact
brutal
that
out
they'll
there.
work that's a step.
Brutal out there.
Man.
Oh, so hot today. I saw a bird pull a worm out of the ground with an oven mitt. I mean, it's hot out there.
Did you see the picture Darby posted?
I tell you,
of the squirrel at the fountain on the square in Bentonville that was just laying in the water.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh man, it was hot. I wonder how our guy upstairs is doing.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. It's
got to be 7,000.
Yeah,
it's 40 in this studio right now, but it's got to be 7,000.
Yeah, we have never in a great moment. This studio is cold in the winter and the summer. It's great. It's brilliant. We have not crossed 70 degrees in here today.
It is.
And the thermostat up there is like a 73. It just all goes. There's no windows in here. We just. That's why I need that scarf, the Crom scarf from Peter in Australia. We talked about the mailbox lasagna. It's so hot you can cook in your mailbox like it's an oven.
By the way, Peter friended me on the book today.
Oh yeah.
He got somebody on a motorbike clipped his car today. A big dent, took the mirror off. But
well, now how does that work?
Well, it was on the
Australia,
wrong. He was on the wrong side of the road, so Peter's in the wrong.
He's on the left.
Yes.
Barbados, they drive on the left.
That's weird.
It was a little strange.
I've driven
because people come whipping around these corners and like, oh!
I've driven on the left side of the road when I was in England, and it scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. It's weird.
I passengered. I didn't drive.
Yeah,
and it was still
just put
like
me in the
it's
back
left
one of
on red. It's weird.
Put me on one of those tour buses. Do not let me drive.
Yeah, that's right.
Roundabouts scare the
Yeah.
That would just scare me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I got close. I got real close.
Close. And I love this is a funny joke they do in Barbados. The guy driving the bus at 4 a.m. made this joke. He's like, by the way, if you want to leave a review and talk about this trip, my name's Ricardo, and if you want to leave a bad review, my name's Dave. It's a good joke. I like it. Funny.
Very touristy joke, but yes,
it is very touristy.
Very touristy.
DQ is here with the poll questions today. DQ, what do you have?
Your Ruscin and Zach X Pulse. Can you bring a foreign object to a street fight and still keep your honor?
No!
43% of people are correct and say no.
Thank you.
That is dishonorable. Yeah.
Are you still calling this app Twitter? 94% of people said yes. Which game causes more family fights, Monopoly or Uno? 55% say Monopoly.
That's right.
And now that you've grown up, do you side with Tom or Jerry? 62% of people said Tom.
There you go.
And those are your Ruscin and Zach X Pulse. Go touch grass.
No.
Triple G.
Which means?
Go grab grass.
Yes, you got to be
go.
careful.
That's right.
But
you
yes.
go. That's right.
Abner in Pine Ridge, what's your favorite melee weapon?
What's that thing with the ball with spikes on it with the chain and the stick?
Oh, yeah.
You'd spin it around?
I'm a hatchet guy.
Oh, you're a hatchet man. All right.
I like throwing stars.
Oh, ninja stars.
those
Very
are
good.
Those
Very
are
good. Yeah.
They're just throwing.
Nunchucks?
They're just throwing stars. Now, nunchucks, you got to be careful because you knock yourself out.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. What do they call that little thing with the...
What is that called?
Wife. It's a ball and chain.
You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
a ball and chain.
That's right. It is a ball and chain. What is it called?
The ball and chain. What do they call that thing?
What is that?
Somebody. Come on, what do
Is
y'all
it
know?
a flange? No.
Somebody says a glaive?
A flail.
Flail?
My brother-in-law
Okay.
knows the answer. It's a flail.
It's a flail.
There you go.
Okay. All right. There you go.
A flail.
All right. Yeah. Did he?
Oh,
hey,
it's called
Hey, Taylor.
It's
yeah,
called
the flail.
the Morning Star.
Okay.
What's called a flail? The Morning Star. What's that?
Something you take after a fun night. I got it. What?
Unnecessary.
Here's someone that says mace. Like the stuff in the can.
Like the can? That seems. Yeah. Now you want.
I'm also seeing that word. Morning Star and flail.
If you want to take mace into a street fight, I don't think I have a problem with that.
That's okay.
It's not necessarily a melee weapon, but
what about pepper spray?
Same thing. Same thing.
Okay. Tear
but
gas.
it can't shoot more than 10 feet.
Tear gas.
Yeah.
Molotov cocktail.
No. Hand grenades. No.
All right.
I think I'm okay with if you get into look, you never know.
A Morning Star, I'm being told, is a flail that's not on a chain.
Okay.
That's just the thing on the
We're
end.
into medieval weapons now?
No, we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. The joust is at 7:00 tonight, so please get
Oh,
ready.
great question from the Grouch. If you're in an airport restroom, do you wipe the seat down before you sit? I was always told you hover.
I never do it.
What?
I just go for it. I don't care. I just sit down. Unless it's obvious there's something there.
Yeah,
and then
unless something bad happens.
But if I can't see it, I don't care.
Okay. Because those germs won't get you.
That's right, yeah. My butt's immune to germs. So I'm fine.
No, we got to guys. Listen, none of y'all know because we're getting all kinds of stuff now between maces and flails. Yeah, we got it.
No.
Let's see here. A mace is on a stick, not a chain. Okay. All
God
right.
almighty. What
Yeah. All right.
happened here?
All right, guys, put your phones down. Everybody, pause. We're gonna
Kenny
be
and
fine.
Elkins texted in. Have you talked about my boy Tony V? Yeah, we don't like him.
He likes Tony.
He likes Tony a lot.
He's not on the Dave train anymore.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
He thinks he's hit the ceiling.
Well, it's only 7 more years. And he's probably right. But
he
I mean, still.
DM'd me this weekend to defend his position on Dave.
Hey, people can tell you whatever they want.
AP and Durham is texting.
Yeah.
I have one of those ball and chain things I can donate to the studio.
A flail?
AP, you tell me time and place, and I will come meet you to get this. Just tell me where to go. I will meet you. This is bad, right?
You're going to have to meet him in the Lowe's parking lot where I bought raw milk that one time.
This is the most bizarre Craigslist thing I've ever done. I got a dynamite plunger at the Walmart in Siloam. So, whatever. AP, you just tell me where.
We'll be back in a moment
When he
here.
says ball and chain things, we're not talking about a wife, right?
No, it's
'Cause
the
I don't-
flail.
I don't want one of those.
All right, we'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. When you're looking for your next side-by-side motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. They've got locations in Harrison, Springdale, and in Fayetteville. Over 9 brands to choose from. They've got it. Whatever you're looking for, they've got it. They also have great service and parts capabilities. They even offer deliveries. Go to woodpowersports.com for locations and brands and shop all of them. They want to earn your business at Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust. Solid.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com.
Experience a world where toughness reigns supreme and excitement knows no bounds. Where riders defy gravity and beasts challenge bravery.
Experience 80 years of rodeo this June 26th through the 29th as Sam's Furniture presents the Rodeo of the Ozarks in Springdale.
A tradition steeped in grit and glory. A testament to 80 years of passion, dedication, and pursuit of greatness. Get your tickets now at rodeooftheozarks.org or at the Parsons Stadium box office in Springdale. This is more than rodeo. This is where legends are born.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Tougher than the first shower after a sunburn. They're the new Mahindra tractors at Tatum Motor Company. New Mahindras are heavier with more built-in weight, so you can push more, pull more, and lift more. Your new Mahindra will always be ready and capable. These tough Mahindra tractors are proudly made with steel, not plastic, so you'll never be envious of the other brands. Plus, with the new Mahindra, you get up to a 7-year powertrain warranty on most models and 0% financing on select models for 72 months. That's 6 years, no interest. If you're looking for a new tractor or tractor package, check out the new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company. You can even call for a quote before you head down. Tatum Motors promises they won't be undersold. Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Another trip to Stith Plumbing and HVAC to eavesdrop on the smarter guys.
You know my friend Ronnie?
Sure. How is she?
She's upset. Her parents' air conditioning isn't working well, and now Dad spends the day in his underwear in front of the cooling vent.
That's unfortunate.
She says she told him to call Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Good move. We could get him cool and comfortable. That shouldn't cost much.
Until he calls us. She doesn't want to bring the new boyfriend over to meet the folks.
I wouldn't want to see that either.
Call 751-9691 or online at stithplumbing&hvac.com. Tune in again next time to hear Zach say,
"Come on, Ronnie's dad. Let's fix that air. You may be missing out on meeting your new son-in-law."
on the next episode of The Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
So where we headed? We're going over to the Johnson's yard. You're gonna love it. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet over there.
Well, what about that yard over there?
Oh, we can't go in that yard. You see that yellow sign? That says Mosquito Joe. What do you think, I was born yesterday?
Actually, yeah, we both were.
Don't be a mosquito buffet this year. Call Mosquito Joe for a free quote at 479-202-9960 or visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com. Outside is fun again.
All right, we're back. We got former tight end DJ Williams in the building. He's up in Northwest Arkansas talking about testosterone replacement therapy. Tell me more about it.
Man, absolutely. TRT, it really does help boost energy. It also helps improve that muscle mass. You got to have it. Even enhance your mood. That's big time for me. And the thing is, Josh, it's not just for us athletes or former athletes. It's legit for everyone looking just to feel their best.
Right. So MD Hair Labs and Vitality by Topgolf and Rogers is where you go to learn more. MDHairLabs.com.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We're back here. Here's
your chagrin.
Here's your Olympic coverage for the day. Team USA is bringing their own air conditioners to the village.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because the Paris Olympics want to be the greenest Olympic Games ever, meaning you have to set that thermostat on 82, which is not good enough. So they are bringing window units.
What do you keep the thermostat on?
What time of day is it?
Now.
74, 73.
Okay, you?
Yeah, when I'm not there, 75.
Okay, all right.
Or I try to remember.
What do you want, 82?
I turn it off.
God almighty. 95 degrees in your house.
Nah, it'll be about 80 when I get home. Kick the air on. Runs for about
That's
an hour.
probably worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get an energy audit on this? I want to know what
I'll let you know what my bill is at the end of the month.
Crunch the numbers.
Last month it was $94, and I was pissed.
Oh, last week, and we talked about this, that screenshot was going around with what you should set your thermostat on to save money. And it's like 80 degrees at night.
No.
What kind of godless heathen can sleep at 80 degrees at night? That is, you are Beelzebub. You are the devil himself.
Oh, man.
You can't sleep like that.
No, you can't.
No.
Oh, God, no. No. But like 74, 75 is about like my limit when sleeping.
Ooh, that's way too. Ugh.
But I have my fan going. And
that helps.
And this is the kicker is the vent is right above the fan, so the air goes right into the fan and then
that's clutch.
Gets shot around.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah, it's
the
not
vent's
bad.
right above my head, so I freeze no matter what.
We'll have the dog lay on it.
What? The dog only lays on my head when it's storming or there's fireworks. By the way,
oh God,
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be a hoot.
Yeah, it's going to be.
So
great.
one great thing about my Basset Hound getting older and getting deaf was that he couldn't hear anything.
No, these dogs hate the fireworks, and there's nothing we can do. Thunder shirts don't work. They don't eat. They can't. They don't take drugs. They don't. Nothing works. Nothing works. They are just freaking out with the fireworks. So think about that when you're setting off your Roman candles or whatever it is. Right?
Midnight.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah.
There's somebody put
the government recommends 78.
Of course they do.
When are we going to believe them?
You know why? Update the grid, man. That's right. Update. It's not my problem. My thermostat goes down to 58.
That's right. Yeah.
Update your grid. 58 does. I've got one of those electric ones now. Like I can, it's hooked up to my phone. I can.
Yeah. We
like
got
when
one
I
of those.
leave here, I'll turn my air down. So then when I get
That's
after I
right.
go get the kid,
yeah.
I'll be good when I get there.
Yeah, it's all timed. It's all scheduled. Like at bedtime, the thing kicks down.
Oh, look at you! Oh,
and then when it's a morning, it kicks back up. I mean, it works. It's good.
Wow.
All right.
DQ, do you have to get up and change your thermostat? Because I do.
Yeah, my thermostat has
Does it have the slider?
3 buttons.
Oh, it has buttons?
It does have buttons. But yeah, it's just the cool
Oh, really?
off heat.
Like I talk to mine.
No.
And and I just say, set to whatever.
That apartment I lived in Portsmouth where they had to fix the air every month, it had the slider.
Oh, nice.
Thermostat. Yeah,
Nice.
that thing sucked. It was terrible. I thought about beating it with a sledgehammer so they'd have to replace it.
That would fix it.
I mean, there's no cameras. It's my word against theirs. What are they going to do?
I don't know what happened.
No, I don't either.
I don't know how the hole got in the sheetrock.
That's right. DQ, what did you learn today?
There was a survey done, and the most common book that people lie about reading is
Bible.
1984.
Oh, okay.
Oh, George Orwell.
Yeah.
Really?
I would
Have
have
you
said
read 1984?
Yeah, I read it. I read 1980.
Are you lying?
No, I read it in school. Wait for it, 1984.
That's fun.
freaky. Were you also listening to Van Halen at the same time?
Of course. My mother thought I was doing other stuff, but yeah. Oh no, 1984, Motley Crue. Heck yeah, Quiet Riot. Yeah, Rat.
That book is banned in a lot of places.
It is. I handed it to Kenzie. She's going to read it this summer.
Well, good.
That's
Before they ban it here.
Right. Yeah, I had to get it through Amazon because that's where America still reigns. I learned today that the Lion King was originally called King of the Jungle before they realized that lions don't live in jungles.
Right. That's like the Stevie Wonder Swahili thing on We Are the World. Remember that story? They're singing the chorus for We Are the World. They're fighting hunger in Ethiopia.
Right.
And Stevie Wonder is like, let's do it in Swahili. And finally someone told him, Stevie, they don't speak Swahili in Ethiopia. So they didn't pursue it.
Way to go, Stevie.
Right, way to go, yeah. By the way, I have a musical. What did I learn here? Only one of the Beach Boys actually surfed. Dennis.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't
Mike
surf.
Love never jumped on a board?
No. They didn't surf.
No, they were there for the lifestyle.
Just Dennis.
Did it for the
Dennis
gram.
was the best friend of Charlie Manson, wasn't
Yes,
he?
yes.
Oh, boy.
Did it for the gram.
That's
what they
right.
did.
They did it for the gram. That's right. All right. Grouch says these sleep experts recommend 68 at night. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Believe it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's really cold.
No, it's cold. You got to bundle up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like during the winter, I keep my thermostat at like 67.
I like being. I don't have a weighted blanket, but the blanket I have is like a weighted blanket because it's just so
a weighted blanket,
snuggly.
A good one will change your life.
I know. Yeah, I don't have an actual one, but I have a big blanket that is. It is my version of a weighted blanket.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it over already?
Already, we've been in here for 14 and a half days. It feels like.
Yeah, it does.
A&M's coach Jim Schlossnagle going to Texas, according to D1 Baseball now. So it is a day after he was yelling at the reporters for at the Texas job. He's now taken the Texas job. Boy, don't the Aggie fans feel betrayed, bewildered. Has anyone ever left A&M for a Texas head coaching job? Has that ever happened before? We'll have to look that up before tomorrow.
I have no idea.
Because that's pretty rare.
I would think so, yeah.
I know no one's gone from Austin to College Station.
I'm trying
Why would
to think
you do
of
that?
like coaches that have left one school to go to their school's rival.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen very often.
It's like Spurrier going to Florida State.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Saban going to Auburn. Ooh. You know? Butch Jones going to Arkansas. Big rival of Arkansas State.
Well.
All right. We'll be